booby treatment is what I'd rather have.
Oh.
A whole lot of booby treatment.
Can't Arya just lift up her boobies and give herself
Lift
a
up her-
mobo? Give herself a mobo.
No.
You know, that's one of the things I actually was wondering. It's like, so if I would be a girl, would I do that?
You know, they get the temptation.
You know, like, if girls tell me that they've never done that, I'll be like, how? How can you not do it?
Well,
I mean, it might just be that I was born a guy.
your boobs need to be big enough for it, for one.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes they're plank, but I mean, like,
Wow.
who talks to them?
Wow.
I'm just kidding, man. But yeah, it's like, those who can do it. Why haven't they?
They have. Just they don't want to admit it.
Yeah, I don't want to admit it. I bet fucking Hannah does it every night.
Well, someone's gonna, fondle her boobies.
Might as well be herself.
I mean, it's not that bad of a Reyna treatment, but it's bad enough as far as I can see. So.
Yeah, for Dread Hunters, yeah.
It's 5,000 XP that we need.
Yeah, pretty much is. I mean, like, Reeb needs, like, what? He needs, like, 3,000? No, 2,300.
Alright,
He needs 1.
as everyone sees Naladir walking in this morning,
Walking in this morning.
and she has something wrapped up. She's very bloody looking as well.
Now we have to clean up the throne room again. Why are you looking so covered in blood? Bloodied?
I thought I'd do something. As she plops down the bag gently. You already have the rest of this. As she unfurls what's underneath, it's the rest of Grit's body.
Oh.
Oh, you could have done it a little more. Could have given her a bit of a warning.
MckG just turns away.
Could have especially given her a bit of a warning, you know?
I'm sorry. I went through a lot of trouble to get this.
What is
Oh.
appreciated?
Well, I can say that we appreciate you securing the rest of his body.
Best be buried or burnt with his head, instead of leaving it to those demon scum. As she puts the cover back over and picks it back up, I'll take it to the priest.
That seems like a good idea, yeah.
I did this for you lot, so don't say I
Yes,
never
you-
do anything for any of you. As she
And again, thank you.
somewhat limps away.
Well, this morning started off gruesome.
You know, I was hungry before.
Let me guess, you're not hungry now?
No, I'm still hungry.
I was gonna say, I'm still hungry. Maybe not for meat as much, but...
And then, as Killit comes in, was that just Naladir carrying the body of Grip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, we do not have time to talk about this.
Let me guess. There's someone at the gates. Or is it worse? Is it someone's at the gates?
There's an army in front of the keep.
Of course there is.
Oh, great.
It's...
Well, like, did they say that they wanted, like, chocolate?
No, it's an army. Probably planning to invade. Though it belongs to... The army flies the wolf banner, which I'm pretty sure you're supposed to have some sort of agreement with. Though,
Well, unless he somehow found out about we're not being undercover at all, then yeah, we should have something of an arrangement with him. We got him all the guys that he wanted. Oh, except for one, but, you know.
the one that you're not even planning to hand over.
You know what I mean. Potato, potato.
The one person he came to the Sword Coast for. And
Anyway, there's no way he could have found out yet. I mean, is he out there? Did you see him?
no. It's being led by that woman general. The Asima.
There's no way that she could have found out, could she?
About you
By
burning
the
the
way,
camps.
beggars can't be choosers.
I mean, if I could find out, she can find out.
I mean, you're like very skilled in your job, and you know how to track things. She's more of a brute. She seemed like. I mean, Abstract can corroborate my story. We erased our tracks. We made sure that we didn't leave any traces.
Of what?
You know, burning down that camp and all those people in it.
Honestly, don't remember erasing my tracks. I remember erasing what was there.
Well, and the tracks there should have burned away, and I at least made sure to cover our tracks when we left.
Well, the thing is, she's at the gate, she seems upset, and I assume that you're going to want to parley with her.
Oh, we can say that we're not home.
Well, that would be an easy invasion for them then. It's out of the question.
I mean, if they found out about you guys just burning a bunch of people, which a part of me wishes I would have been there for that, but I mean, if she somehow found out about that, then I'm sure she knows about our track record with parlaying and shit.
That we suck at it? Correction, you Dreadhunters suck at it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys can't even keep like a single bear in check.
Hey! She points to the emblem.
Well, you're both. Doesn't matter.
And as far as I remember from watching them, that the bear was uncontrollable no matter what. So.
So how do you wish to deal with this army at the gates?
Well, I suppose we could parlay with them, but I don't think that she probably has any reasonable demands if she has any.
We should
We can at
parlay,
least
but
try.
keep an army ready.
I arrange the meeting. Alright.
Why am I getting like 50 mentions, man? Whoever did it, fuck you.
Fuck you too.
He said, I swear this will be the last ping. Okay, shut up. I don't care.
Shut up.
Shut up. I'm gonna leave the server.
As Rhaegar stands up, suppose it's time to do this then. I want to help. As Apples gets up, I get to stab people in the face, right? Hopefully it won't come to that.
What do I bring?
Well, I wish I could help you out with this, but only if it's absolutely necessary to defend ourselves. I'm pretty sure we're still tied down.
What do I bring?
It probably wouldn't be so bad if it was the No army or any of the orcs that was attacking us. But we dealt with them. They're flying the wolf banner.
Well, I'm definitely in. Maybe I can get some new eyes as well, so...
Alright, that means that's William and Sarib.
William Sarib. And your third option?
My third?
Yeah.
Get a third now?
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be if things go bad, then it's gonna be a big battle. And I negotiated with Aaron that it would make sense to do 9 so that we all get 3 options.
So, it came down to this. My men will be dying for your keep.
The defense of this keep, yes, and its people.
I guess Epser then as well.
If you're
one
going,
is
I'm going.
Politics. One is politics, and the other is I don't know. He's Shido. He does Shido things.
I mean, he could go with his assassins, but same for Epser. Although stealth is not gonna be very helpful out there now.
Okay, what about you, Mike? You have one person, I see.
Well, that's gonna have to be Gadira and Raynor. I mean, Dalen doesn't have his weapon yet, so...
Dylan.
I'll never say that again.
I say it every time, and then you keep saying never say it again.
Well, because that's how I named Diana's,
I know, that's how you named that Dalen.
Alright.
Because that one was misspelled as Dylan once. Alright, so I have to close Gusif, Shido, and I had Keegan open for a second, which I shouldn't have that opened.
Now it looks like Aleph and Saffron are gonna join in.
As everyone goes marching to the gates.
Well, it seems like they are.
Alright. So, we got a Rhaegar, because Mike's like, I've never been in any of these fights, I don't...
Hey, I mean, just look at the people that he hasn't met or fought against. I mean, there was Caliph, and then there was Strofgol, and...
And there's a lot of people that didn't meet Hitler, I'm sure they're complaining.
Probably.
Yeah, me. That's me. I'm like, bro, we could have gone to Auschwitz together, man.
Whoa!
Could have hit the Auschwitz.
Wow.
You know, the Auschwitz.
No. Bad.
Get it?
Bad Atsu.
Get it?
Bad Atsu.
Yeah,
Get
bad
the
Atsu.
joke. Get the joke.
Bad Atsu, you offended so many people. This is why you've been cancelled on Twitter.
Oh man, you've offended so many people because you said this one thing that happened, and because you say that this thing happened, that means you're suddenly like the person who done it.
I knew I forgot to ask something.
What did you forget to
The
ask?
one thing that I did think for that I did add to the strategy that I wanted to ask you if we could switch some of the noob archers and bowmen on the walls with some of our master ones and shit.
Yeah, we can.
Also, before you throw us in a fucking battle, levels up.
Oh, right, yeah. Alright. As we go marching out. Don't forget, even Jaime Lannister and that got back with the army after the parley with the Black Fish.
Yep.
I do still imagine that that if in the very beginning Arya was like, these people are just a means to an end, but they're probably gonna stab me in the back anyway and shit.
Alright.
And Loras made her think that even more for a little while longer, and then she actually decided to give everyone a fair shot. And now look at her now. God, I keep forgetting that she's just that it's just her on a horse, but that's just imagining her actually being this large now.
Oh wait, she's on a horse?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought she was like 20 feet tall, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
That's what I meant, but she's on a horse apparently. So.
Yeah. I've got 2 portraits of her. One. Would you want me to make it the small one and just bring a horse to the field?
No, it's fine.
It's
This
fine.
way. It's just funny, like I said, to imagine her actually like 20 foot tall and shit.
As she rides up to the party on her horse. So, I finally get to meet the lords and ladies of this keep. I thought you'd be hiding behind your walls.
I mean,
Wow! Wow!
if we can talk this out, right, Sreep? We like talking,
so what
right?
is the meaning of this invasion? If it is an invasion.
I mean, there is siege equipment, so...
Well, let's see. Where do I start?
Oh, this is gonna be great already.
Firstly, there's a few of you that needs to be arrested for killing my men. I believe Rhaegar's one of them.
I mean, Rhaegar's been away for quite a while, so... And he was also injured, so I doubt it could have been him.
You want to roll deception on that?
Right, Sreep?
Well, he has been MIA for quite a while.
You gonna roll deception on that?
Oh, you telling me that I have to roll deception as well?
Yeah. Because...
Alright. 20, page 1.
Do we both have to roll now?
Yeah.
22.
God, I hope...
32.
Damn it. I really hope... I thought that she had, like... does she get advantage for Sreep joining in?
No.
Ooh, you got lucky, right?
Guess I'm gonna use the lucky points already.
We'll take anything besides a net 1. That's a good
24.
one.
Was kind of suspicious that Roland had to think on that for a while. And then was like, not one.
It's like, Of niet.
Identifying individual. Ah, it's you. Well, we know what we're gonna give you.
Net 1, baby.
You lowly monkey.
You lowly monkey.
Okay, say if I believe you. I know it was him and his fellow rogue friends that burnt down the camp.
I mean, it wasn't, right, Rhaegar?
So you're here for... That was perhaps maybe a misunderstanding.
No. She takes a look at everyone's chest. I'm hunting down black dragon scales.
My eyes are up here.
You should hold your tongue, devil cunt.
I mean, out of character, can you blame me for that opening? I just felt this horrible urge. I mean, the opening was right there, so... I mean, when you said she looks at everyone's chest, I was like, don't do it! But I had to, I'm sorry.
Well, if you're hunting black dragon scales, I'm sorry to tell you, but for us it's just a front.
You'd have me to believe that. You're the master deceiver, Sarib.
I mean, we
But-
still have a deal with your boss.
Yes, and you've been lying to him, saying that it's a front.
Wouldn't say lie. I would say...
Just letting him believe what he wanted to believe and what he had to believe.
You know, like sometimes there are white lies and sometimes there's not. That was a white lie.
And you also said that you've killed the other Black Dragon Scale members. She looks on the wall. I believe that's Elif there.
Yeah, she's dead.
And I saw you guys travelling with
that
Killick.
that she'll never be a problem for anyone else again. She's confined to the keep anyway, so...
And Naladir's been spotted flying from here to Soba, back to here.
Yeah, but she's not really a Black Dragon skill anymore. She's more of a Dread Hunter now, technically.
Your lies can only go so far.
I mean, she did pick them, so it's not much of a lie, though. And like I said, it's technically so.
So even if we did explain our situation, you wouldn't believe it either way.
Your situation? Does it account for your crimes that you have committed?
What crimes?
What crimes?
Look me in the eye and tell me what crimes I committed.
You murdered Lord Ratty. Promise him salvation.
I was gonna bring him back.
Oh, and where is he?
He was riddled with arrows. We were surrounded. We just wanted to make sure that they didn't horribly torture him. And then it turned out that we couldn't bring him back, unfortunately.
Because they used something to keep the soul away.
And... You asked for your crime. I told you the crime. It's still a crime, no matter the motive. Rhaegar's crimes, as stated, killing Cormyrean troops. What's my crime? You bear it on your chest there, that emblem. That's vague. No wonder Mucky spat in your face.
Alright, so... You are proving me guilty for a mercy kill, first of all.
Mercy?
Yeah, mercy.
You
Never heard of the word.
Situations and details, they matter, you know?
So, you finally admit that you did kill Lord Ratty.
We were gonna help him, you know, till a group of assassins murdered him with torture.
Our promise to him was genuine. We were gonna help him get home.
And what about attacking the camp?
It was a misunderstanding. We knew that we knew that, guys, the banners, you four originally, they were all gonna invade on us. First it was only Trofgal. Then later we saw your banner. So, to get it done quickly, got rid of both. So they couldn't invade.
Yet you asked for a parley now, but not then.
We were kind of in a precarious situation. We were only just starting to build up, and we were being non-stop attacked. Were mistakes made? Possibly, but...
I'd say you'd make the same choice in our shoes. But I guess it's normal for you to act all high and mighty now, don't you?
I mean, she does look pretty mighty, and she is pretty high on that horse. High horse.
Figure of speech.
I know that, but she's been, twisting the words quite a bit.
You have a lot of good soldiers behind you. Why risk their lives?
Same could be said to you.
That was Rhaegar that said it to her.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna
sorry.
say
I
that.
thought that was her for a second.
I mean, same could be said to Rhaegar. Thanks for filling in her words.
I mean, we don't have a choice. She has a choice.
I mean, after the whole thing with the camp, we've left all of you alone. And it was just to thin your numbers and scare you off.
Thin my numbers, scare me off.
Was to keep the keep safe.
I could come back in a few days. Jackal's men at the Nose Keep. Could also ride north and get Stillhammer's troops. They all follow me as long as it's to attack the people that sent their lords to die.
Hey, we gave those lords the exact honorable choice of, you know, not sacrificing their men and fighting us. We fought them honorably, even though they almost crushed their skulls again.
I believe Grimtooth's men are still in Katla. I can come back with more soldiers if you like.
Well, you mostly asked for the truth. We gave you the truth. And like my friend here pointed out, it sounds to me a lot like you've decided already that you're gonna attack no matter what.
Well, you're still Black Dragon Scale members, aren't you? Many crimes
Trying
you
to
hold.
change them.
So
Change
you're
them!
gonna say guilty by affiliation.
I believe you did the same.
Hey, that was not Sarib that decided that. Shut up, Fly.
What did the fly do?
It's gonna turn out that Fly is the fucking final boss. You know, we think we defeated the final boss, and then Aaron is gonna be like, and in the corner of your eye, you see a fly entering the room.
Oh, you're assuming that the final fight will be in a room.
Somehow I knew
It'll be the
you were
war.
gonna say that. Somehow I knew you were gonna say that, but I just said room because, you know, it was the first thing I thought of. And it's easier to see a fly and hear a fly in a room than outside.
Yeah. Unless you got a lot of poop around you.
Of course I do. Doesn't everyone just spread all of their poop on their house?
I have. If you don't want me to attack, I demand that you give me Killit Tenlos, Saffron, and Elif and Naladir, as well as Rhaegar and MckG.
Oh, I guess Sephra was right. All of you people do always just want people to be handed over like they're tools or pieces of candy.
As for the others, Black Dragon Scale members, maybe there can be some mercy for you.
I think I've heard enough of this.
It really doesn't have to come down to this. They're under our protection, but like I said, they're also pretty much just isolated to the keep. We won't get in your way, and you don't have to get in our way. Nobody else has to die.
See, I gave you an option, and you spurned it.
It's not really an option.
Isn't it? You wish to
Really
fight
isn't.
to keep Rhaegar, MckG, and the others.
No, I offered you that we could all go our own ways and nobody else has to die. Not the ones that you want to kill, none of your men, none of our men.
So, were you lot actually planning to bring in Rickon to Folper?
It's not my words to say.
Yeah, that answer is gonna have to be up to Rhaegar.
You want him to
It's not my
lie?
plan.
Oh, he is good at lying, right?
No, that's
it's
Tally.
persuasion that he's good at. Fuck.
Fine.
Okay, so you want me to lie?
No.
Because if you want me to lie, I'll lie for you, but that'll just make it worse.
No. I don't remember. Did he tell us what the reason was behind Rickon? What he wanted to do with Rickon again?
Not hand him in.
But did he give us a reason for that?
No.
I don't remember, so...
No, we both just went like, well, it's Rhaegar, so he knows what he's doing.
And then Rhaegar just looks at it and says, no. So, lied to my lord. I could go tell him. And then you can face an even bigger army.
Again, we never really lied, because we never really said that we were gonna bring him to him.
Remember us specifically saying, we'll see.
So what are you gonna do from here, then?
Well, it seems you're dead set on going after us.
I gave you an option.
It's not really an option like I said before.
Just hand me hand me over the 6, and everyone else gets to live.
Yeah, so no matter what, your option, as you call it, is people dying no matter what.
Dying?
Or worse.
Eye for an eye makes the whole road go blind.
I do love that quote.
That's rich coming from a Cyric follower.
Once again, always going on affiliation.
Hey now, Sarib is the coolest Cyric follower that I know.
Epsa?
Well, Arya is closer to Sarib than to Epser, so... I do think, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure that Agatha would way prefer Epser over Sarib, so... But Arya, on the other hand, I'm pretty sure she's pretty close now with Sarib after everything, so...
I mean, she even kind of talked to Sarib out of leaving.
Yeah, exactly.
She glares at you. It's how it's gonna be then. Just
well,
remember.
It's the only way you want it.
Just remember what you said, Sarib, when it comes to Paleth. If you get to meet to Paleth, an eye for an eye.
Makes the whole world go blind, but sometimes, for some specific situations,
Sometimes
rather have
the
the
world
world
is
go
already
blind
blind
than the world to end.
Well, or sometimes the world is already blind.
Alright.
Sometimes the reason it's blind is a person.
As she rides back.
And sometimes an eye has to be taken because it's septic, so...
Well, that was as worthless as I thought it would be.
Anyone want to make an insight check?
Insight check on what?
My dick.
Try, but I don't have a good insight. Yeah, no, I really don't.
Damn it.
Who's that?
Arya, I mean, look at that modifier, it's pretty good, but then the roll itself is just shit as fuck. 25 for Gadira, though.
Gadira knows that that none of this information has been brought up with Volpa. She's attacking her own free will, and Volpa doesn't know about them being legitimate Black Dragon Scale members, and that he doesn't know that we've killed his men.
So, I'm pretty sure that she's gone rogue. Like, full on rogue. This is her choice, not his.
To keep this information secret, we might have to kill her. Oh, right! As Apple unsheaths her sword.
Apple, not yet, not yet. Just go your horses. You'll get to stab soon enough.
I mean,
You know, if we'd make that choice as well, it could have either go bad or good.
I mean, he does have a point. Either we kill her, or if we can't overpower her, we'd have to lock her up. Or, you know, find someone that can...
wouldn't that be more crimes on our list, though?
I mean, do you have any better ideas?
Well, either way, we could be committing a crime today.
I mean, we're
More
defending
crime.
ourselves. We're defending ourselves and everyone here, so...
Says, when is it a crime to defend yourself from an invasion?
Well, the options that she gave us would be the thing that would be looked upon.
Yeah, and then we say that those options were not just.
Yeah, I don't think that would matter. Alright, as everyone goes marching back in.
Not a crime in my eyes.
Okay, so let's first see about who's possibly going outside, I guess.
Is Rhaegar leading these guys?
I think that was the plan, right? And he's got a good enough AC and set of skills, and even health-wise, I'm pretty sure to go out there and on the front lines. So do those guys, right?
Yep. I mean, they're master duelists, right? Yep.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna need more than 10, though.
I don't know if I should do deck save or to hit. I don't know what's the best.
I mean, what is their AC? I mean, they're wolves, so their AC is at least 27, I think.
For the heavy knights?
Yeah.
28.
Yeah, make it a
It's
save.
close.
Make it a save. They're on horses. They got deck saves that well.
Ah! No. Not with a 10.
So do I have to, like, split them up between people, or do I just attack one with my 24 daggers?
You attack one with Ebsa, then you just roll another one for all your assassins.
Okay, so I have to roll my damage with it?
Yeah.
No,
I mean-
2D, close. I don't add sneak attack, do I? I don't, right? Because I don't know if these are...
You get
duels.
sneak attack on these guys.
Plus, what was my sneak attack now? Is it still 96? Is it still 96? Yes. I want to get a modifier on it.
Yes, we all want that, but there's only one person that has that.
There were 2 people, because Aaron was like, hey, there's another one with it.
Was it?
98 damage.
Alright. And roll for your assassins as well. Same
The same
roll.
thing?
Yeah.
Just the same roll? How many times?
No, just once. They all can do the same amount of damage.
You know, 75 times.
92.
Alright. So. Who. You got. There's 21 of you guys.
Wow, the attacking army rolled really bad, didn't they?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Let me see. Log.
So it counts the dragons under defending army then? Just like
Yeah.
the angels under attacking army?
Yep.
They rolled a Did they roll that one?
Nope.
And Kador is the bitch, right?
Yep.
Kador.
Kador?
Gaylor.
It is funny how close the names of Kador and Raynor are. Are they related?
Are they related?
You tell me.
Are you related to an Asimar? You tell me.
Okay,
I
so
mean, it's not out of the realm of possibilities, right?
Oh no, wait, Asmars are not like born; they're just turned into, right?
Yeah, exactly. So who knows? Maybe they're a family that you just don't know it.
Okay, so which one did Ebsa attack?
I don't know, all the way to the left.
Alright.
So these are probably tier 7, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Or tier 6. So 7 was 9 hits, if I remember correctly. To kill them, right?
So I have to do this 3 times.
If I remember correctly, anyway.
So all the one to the left.
Yep.
As daggers come flying in at them, they don't look appreciative of all that.
I would be more shocked and surprised and disturbed if they were like, yeah, give us more! Please, give us more, babe!
Man, if they want more, I'm down to help.
Okay, what's Ebsa's next move?
I don't know, is there a next move? Like, the best choice for me right now is to not go ahead.
So stay put. Hold the line!
I'd say either stay or move to the right. I think you can go past those trees, right? Or is this most...
Yeah, you go under the tree. You can run towards the archers. So don't...
No. There's angels there.
100 heavy swordsmen.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Behind them, another 100 heavy swordsmen. What, you scared of the heavy swordsmen?
It's just that there's more of them every time I think that I remember correctly how many of them there are, and then you show it, and then I'm like, what the fuck, man?
And then 50 crossbowmen, 50 masterbowmen? Yeah.
I can hide a bit to the right.
They only got 25 spearmen. Are we?
Yeah,
do you want to try to recruit these guys?
I mean, I don't think we can. Well, we can't recruit the angels, I think, right?
If we win, I'm sure we could try something. We got Sarib, the master debater.
Okay, but then we'd have to focus on her, right?
Or we can use Rhaegar. Persuasion's plus 22.
Hey, he's a better persuader than Sarib is.
He's shit deception though, he's only got a plus 6.
Yeah, Sarib is the master of deception though.
Okay, what's that?
If only Rhaegar had Seducer though.
Oh yeah, I got Seducer as well.
Okay, so
I can add my what was it that Seducer did?
Advantage.
You are extraordinary, enticing, and members prefer gender. No, you get it. I know you get advantage, but once per short rest, you can double your proficiency bonus when attempting persuasion or deception check with talk to a member of your preferred gender, which is
but he's bi, so yeah. Well, except for non-binary. I mean,
hey, if it works, it works, you know.
But yeah, I think that we should focus on defending ourselves, but also try to go after her as much as possible. With the ones in the middle and the front, anyway.
So you want Apple to hold the line?
Apple is not gonna hold the line. She's probably gonna move forward. But I mean, Samira, Arya, and the Druid Knight could try and focus on the Kador at least.
Pretty much.
Besides, shouldn't Arya have more? Shouldn't Arya be tempting to the angels? By the way, I mean she's a holy warrior, right?
Yes, but
she's a paladin, so.
So is she.
Yeah, but what kind of paladin was she again?
Devilkin.
She's
an oathbreaker.
She is an oathbreaker, but story-wise,
those are shunned.
But story-wise, that is because she was betrayed by her order, not that she betrayed the order. So she is technically shunned, but that's because her order turned out
Well,
to
I mean,
be...
think about it this way. Jamie was seen as an oathbreaker even though he killed a mad king.
Exactly.
So, Apple goes...
So you'd still be shunned.
Apple shouts, "Charge!" As Symira, Saji, I guess Arya, Rhaegar, Saffron, Ebsa, as well as the people on the wall, all pull the fuck is she doing face.
Except for William's like, I'm used to this by now.
Well, that's up before you. Was she in the bedroom like that as well?
Yeah.
As she's charging, she holds out her hand, and you see a little flame coming out of her hand, hitting in the middle a fireball.
Only it's 6.
The rolls are terrible for them.
The rolls.
Are we gonna do a musical number soon?
I would love that.
I wouldn't, because I'm terrible at improvising song.
I'm terrible at improvising, but if you give me enough time with a notebook, I can work on it.
Me too. I mean, that's.
I'm not good at freestyle shit, you know.
No, exactly. But when I get enough rehearsal with a particular song, I'm pretty good at it. That's why
I'm good at learning lyrics in like a few listens, but I'm not good at like doing it right out the flat.
Wait.
Well, exactly. Yeah.
I'm changing where she actually hit, because she's going to shoot 3 sets of fireballs.
With all of her actions, you mean?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was very uncomfortable for me as well.
Oh wow.
Actually, let me re-roll that then.
I am a little worried that one of my teeth is a little loose. One of my front teeth.
Yeah.
I mean, those angels look pretty evil, by the way. Is that just me?
Yeah.
Maybe they're also breakers. Maybe you are looking very appealing to them. Maybe they're like, ooh, well.
Baldur. Alright, what do you think so far with what Apple has done? Ooh.
She's fucking badass.
She is pretty fucking badass, you know. I am a bit worried about her.
Always, but she's badass.
Alright.
What do we say to the god of death?
Yesterday.
Kayla
What?
links up with these.
Oh yeah, she's still on the fucking horse.
As it took care of him a bit.
And as far as I remember, charging people really, really, really hurts.
As she goes through, probably taking damage as well, because I'm pretty sure the Druid Knights are going to hold up their spears.
Yeah, so she shouldn't be able to really charge them. I mean, they should be able to stop her in her tracks and damage her.
Yeah, that's true. So she'd go die first and not go through them to get to Rhaegar. Instead, she's going for Saffron then.
And she's still gonna have to pass them, so she's still gonna have to take damage, right?
Some of them will. Alright.
I hope the guy on the top left will die then.
God damn it, we should have put some more Druid Knights in front of her as well.
Alright, so...
Oh man, 8? Really? Oh.
Yeah, I've just gotta see how well the charge is. Brutal.
How brutal was brutal?
Saffron's not going to be appreciative of what she's doing.
Saffron is a tough one. She can handle it. But those sounds I'm not sure anymore.
Does she just get... Did Scalar just fire lasers out of her eyes?
Okay, so 44 damage to Saffron.
You know, if I'd ever be like a character in like any like world where they had like laser guns, I'd be the kind of guy to just keep going like pew 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 when I'm shooting them.
As
And what tier are those units?
the same tier as them.
7?
Alright, also take 9 hits.
I can't really see what units they are.
Heavy
Exactly.
swordsman.
They're drows, right?
Yeah, the drows. Heavy swordsman.
Heavy swordman drows. Heavy
Huh.
drow swordman. Splash! It sounds more like someone steps on that.
Squidward stepped on him. The Squidward walking noise.
It was always very unpleasant.
And Saffron only takes 10
Always
damage
love
from a little
Squidward
stab.
walk. It's so funny. And then you just hear Mr. Krabs walk.
Well, there's some...
Also kind of have the same walking sound as Squidward.
And then they miss.
I mean, there's some healers behind, so they can hopefully heal Saffron and some of the units.
And they miss again.
Good.
Good. Good. Oh.
Damn Asima scum. Cold teeth and devilkin. You're more of a devil than them.
Indeed. New tower, Saffron.
Who's after Kate?
Whose turn is it then?
Who's after Kayla?
After Kaelor, it's
Elif. Alright.
No, Elif rolled better than Rainer did.
Okay, so, you know, the Nook. Draw!
The Nook?
The Nook?
No, it's Knock.
Knock. That's it. Okay.
Nook!
Nookie!
And it's not always draw, by the way. There's also the version that's basically knock, ready, fire.
But sometimes they don't even say knock.
That as well. She seems, they all seem expert enough to just say knock, fire. But it's your call.
Okay, who should she actually aim at?
Well, I was worried she was gonna aim at us. She was gonna be like, this is my chance. But,
They're not oath breakers like some people.
well, Edith, I think that's, what is their range? How far can they,
Here.
That's not far enough. Maybe you go for some of the siege equipment, maybe one of the catapults or something?
I want the trebuchets? Because these are the
they're
catapults.
trebuchet.
These are the catapults, the ogres.
Well, either go for one of them or for the trebuchet. One of those things that can, you know, really hurt us, I think.
Well, do you want to keep units or try to keep units?
I mean, if we can keep the engineers.
Alright.
I mean, I can try to focus on the equipment itself, right?
Yeah, just equipment, so. Cool. Okay, they hit all their hits.
Damn, how much damage does this thing need?
10. Rayna's turn.
I mean, I do want to do a haste.
On.
I mean, none of the people in the front are within range because I'm pretty sure it's 30 feet, right? Or is it 60? Let me just switch these things around so the order is correct. Haste is 30 feet, yeah. So none of the ones in the front are, so for, I mean, next turn, can I try to do a con save again with him to see if you can cast it on someone else as well?
Yep, every time you try to cast it again,
for now,
make
he's
a con
gonna
save to see if you can concentrate on multiple people.
He's gonna use it on himself for now. Does he have to do a con save now or just the next turn then?
Next turn, if you got 2 actions, so you could do it again if you like.
No, I think I'm gonna do it. Just he has. If I use haste on himself, then he has more actions, of course.
3 actions now. I mean, you get 4 attacks with. Well, you had 4 attacks. You got 8 attacks with the Master Bowman now.
Damn.
And they do 2 pins of damage.
I guess what should he focus on, though?
The siege equipment?
Should he also fire at the siege equipment or fire at Kador?
I mean, you fire at Kalo.
For now, I'm gonna fire at the siege equipment before it's their turn. Maybe it's there. I'm pretty sure there's another trebuchet on that side, right?
Yeah, they've got 4.
Jesus. Well, just fire on the one on the left for now, then.
Alright, roll to hit. 7 times.
Just my hit?
Yeah, with your bow.
Oh, I can't do oath bow on multiple units, so that's not gonna work, so I'm just gonna have to,
Hit.
Can I use a lucky point on that one?
Yeah, you can. Hit. Alright, yeah. Ooh. Everything hits.
Okay, so what do I roll for the damage then? Or do I just hit?
They just hit.
He follows Alef's example. In this case, he just goes like knock and then just waits for them to be ready and then, fires himself as their cue to fire. And then he still has 2 bonus actions. Let's see if he can do anything with them though. Don't think so. There's no one in range that he can throw daggers at, so that's not gonna happen. Let me just quickly check what... Wait, didn't he have... No, it was someone else, I think. That was indeed someone else. So yeah, no, I don't... He doesn't really have any... He doesn't have any... bonus actions that he can do.
Alright. So then it's defend an army. Alright, who's not been locked to people? I mean, do you want these equipments to shoot at people?
Maybe at the siege equipment, but then there is the chance that we hit the... What kind of engineers do they have on the siege equipment?
They got normal, expert, normal, expert, normal and expert.
Can they reach the trebuchets?
They reach up to here.
Fuck. Then maybe fire at the... You know, that's that area with the two towers in the front there, and those ogre ballistas, and that is an ogre catapult, right?
Yep. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As they fire. Oh. So 3 of them miss, 2 of them hits. You're aiming at you want them to aim at the towers, right? In the middle
yeah,
or the front?
I just wanted kind of that area and see which one they would hit, but yeah, probably the towers, because those probably stick out quite a bit. So, do they also need 10, or do they need even more?
10. Alright, there's every boulder's like, and then 2 hits into the wood. Hear it cracking, and then guess these catapults aiming at the towers, right?
Yeah. Let's see if we can finish those.
Alright. Yeah, again, 2 hit. So let's just see, they aimed at the front towers. So, breaking these towers down. The engineers just come scurrying out of them as it comes collapsing down. Alright.
Talking about how one of them farted in there.
We got 1 more catapult.
That one can... Well, that one can try to... Oh no, that's too far, damn it. Or maybe try to have that one hit the catapult over in the front.
Catapult over in the front? Oh, the ogre?
Yeah.
Not the siege towers? No, the siege tower it can reach?
No, for now I want to see if you can hit the ogre catapult or not.
He did.
How much does that one need?
Not too much.
I just imagine the boulder just hitting him right in the face.
Scumbags.
You know, when the camera does this slow-mo thing where you see the saliva just fly out of his mouth.
Alright.
Yeah.
Do you want these ballistas and ogres, they start shooting at things.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out at what. I mean, we could try and have those fire with Kalor. Should we try to take out some of the angels? I mean, I kind of want the angels, but...
Right, so shoot at Kayla?
Yes.
I think for now, that's the right choice.
They probably won't hit, because what is her AC at?
30. You're right. They miss. Let me just do the 2 ogres. 1 hit. And they missed their second shot. Alright, that 1 that hit does 22 damage to her.
They also don't hit any of the knights behind her, by the way?
No, because it's 1 unit aiming at 1 thing.
Oh yeah, but it's a giant fucking, you know, what's the word? Giant bolt, I guess.
A bolt.
Right.
Giant. I don't know, bolt, yeah.
Right. This one got a nat 20 and a nat 1.
Use one of
Rena?
Yeah, I guess he has 1 left after that, so use one of his to reroll that one.
Okay. Alright. This is gonna be a miss. But that nat 20 to her. $33 damage.
Not that much more than the normal hits.
Yeah, one of the rolls is low.
Bless you.
Thank you. Alright. The ballista tries shooting at her, misses. Alright. That 1 ballista shoots, misses her. The one on the wall, both their shots miss. And the 2 ogres there are like, piece of cake. And both of them hit 1, miss the second. And together, they did 25 damage. You want the Black Dragon Scale archers to shoot at something?
Yes.
What?
They could go for her. Or can they reach some of the siege chests?
Yeah, they can.
I'll probably go for one of the trebuchets again then. If they can reach that.
They can. They can reach all over. Alright, so 3 nat 20s.
Wow. What?
All their
Jesus.
they hit all of them. All their hits they did, like, hit. All their attacks hit.
Damn.
And 3 of them were nat 20s. 3 of the 4 were nat 20s. Crossbowmen, you want them to shoot at her?
Yeah, they're gonna try.
Alright. As they shoot at her. All of them doing 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 4.
$36, I think.
36 damage to her.
It's not a lot of damage.
These are only the basic crossbowmen.
Yeah. Still incredible that they hit her, though.
Gadira's turn.
Oh yeah, it's my turn. Well, let's see what kind of world-ending move Gadira should do. I mean, he could fireball or firestorm. Would be pretty damaging, though.
Should have had this ambulance as well.
Okay, can you show me the Emily? Yeah, can you show me the Emily forces? Okay, like enemy forces that are within 150 feet with Gadira.
Around this much, I guess. Go for her.
Okay, so then it's gonna have to be, then it's gonna have to be a psychic lance at her face.
Okay, intelligence save then?
Yes.
20.
Yeah, that beats it. So that's just half damage then. Damn it. So 15 damage.
Which one did you do?
And the 7th level one.
That wasn't that much.
That definitely wasn't that much. Let me just double check something here for a moment. Where is it? Where is it? God, always when I try to find how many of those I are. Okay, so it's 13 now, so that is, it should be 34 for now. Okay, I could retry that, then I'll just have to do it. Yeah, how far away from Gadira is she?
8, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50... 60?
60?
Yeah.
I mean, I could try to disintegrate her, but...
Yeah, go on then.
Sure.
How unfortunate that one.
Oh, damn! Wow, the plus 40 isn't doubled, right?
Nope. Just the dice.
Just making sure, because it's added on there to the dice, so just
maybe we could do something about that in Platerra when we discuss the rules.
Well, around 42 damage as he fires a disintegrate at her. She's not like Gestalt, right? She's not resistant or immune, especially to force.
Nope. Her immunities are... Let's see... necrotic and poison. A resistance, cold, fire, radiant.
Ah, radiant. Why is she resistant to radiant, but Arya isn't?
Well, one's a devil, the other one's an angel.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I guess Arya's the angel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm sure Kiddick thinks so.
You better remember it. Oh fuck! By the way, the Druid Knights should have at least the ones in front of Arya should have moved to the side, but...
Ah, shit, kind of forgot about them. I was too busy focusing on the range people. Didn't really want to move them, because... Well, do you want them to move?
If you can just move the ones in front of Arya a bit to the left, So they're, not entirely in front of Samara, but also that either of them can go by them. Yeah, like that. Sorry, I should have thought about that sooner, but I only just now noticed.
Whilst maintaining the guard. I mean, they can't make a shield wall, but they can hold out their sticks.
Which is basically their version of a shield wall, right?
Yeah.
It's basically a spear wall after all, so...
And you can kind of do the same with the black guards. They're using great swords. So they have some resistance to charges.
Oh yeah, I forgot they actually use great swords. I always keep thinking that they just use long swords or something.
Yeah, great sword +3 as well as full plate armor +3.
Anyway, I still have a bonus action, and what am I possibly going to do with that one? I mean, I could do a cantrip, but honestly, I think I'm just going to use my sorcery points to refill that 7th level spell.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna...
As someone shot an arrow at one of the drows, you heard the ding of bouncing off the armor. Not impressed.
.26 again.
Oh man, I should be shooting bows of the lizard folks.
Yeah.
So, Rhaegar's turn. Shit. What can...
You can throw daggers.
That's true.
He probably should throw daggers at her, and then he,
Alright. He throws daggers at her. She rolls a 7. Does she see it coming? She does not see it coming.
Pretty sure she was busy with...
Saffron. Yeah.
Yeah.
He throws daggers at her, doing 108 damage.
Almost as much as that disintegrator, eh? Disintegrate. Sorry.
Oh, that's up. Alright, then I'm just gonna shoot some spells at her.
What kind of spells?
Wait, I got 4th level spells now?
Not, I got skills, but I got spells.
No, Psychic Lancer then. She has to beat a 21. 18. She does not.
No, she does not.
What was it? 76. 76.
Oh yeah, she's is she resistant or immune to incapacitation?
Yeah.
She seems like the type, yeah, so.
But she's bloodied.
That one's quick.
Alright, that was the only time I can do that.
That used up the spell slot then.
Yeah. I don't have that fancy shit that Gestalt has.
No one does.
My fancy shit is just the
horn?
No, the +10 to my sneak attack.
Darn.
Alright. Don't know if I should use Witch Bolt. I can magic missile it.
Where you're gonna magic missile?
Ah. Ah. 10. 22 damage to her. So Aji, you want him to charge yet or hold?
I mean, could try and back up Apple, I guess.
And if he
What do
charges
you think
it,
he would do?
whatever he's ordered to.
Also, I'm now wondering why the fuck we didn't have the dragons do anything.
Ah, good point. Because they're waiting for the angels to get close.
Ooh, snacky angels.
Alright. Saji doesn't know what to do, but if Sarib can do something and end this battle,
Like what?
kill her?
What? Like Sarib can kill her immediately.
Yeah. I mean,
Now
don't you
just
have
rolled net 20 on my everything.
on your everything? You got how many actions with him? 2.
2, and I could perhaps make 3 spells.
Alright. Disintegrate her?
Take 60 feet. She's not 60 feet away from me now, is she? She's more than 60 feet away.
No, she is 60 feet away from you. She's 60 feet away from Kadira.
Her, so.
Oh. Well, it's my turn then?
Yep, Sarib's turn.
Alright, disintegrate then. 8th level.
8th level?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Like it's casual. 13.
And that fails.
Well, it's not a death one like it was for Gadira, but
16d6 plus 40, was it? Yeah, 16d6 plus 40 force damage. 101.
Alright.
God, just imagine if that 16d6 had been doubled.
And now what you doing?
She's not close to bloodied yet, is she?
She's,
Oh, yes,
she's
yes.
beyond bloodied.
Oh, is she nearly dead then?
Getting her.
And she's been taking a shit ton of damage. I mean, Gadira fired a 142
But are we killing
at
her? Is that the thing? Are we killing her? Because if we aren't, then I don't think doing another,
I'm pretty sure that we landed on killing her.
I mean, if she
I mean, if
she
we
knows
kill her,
everything and Volper doesn't.
Yeah,
She's
so
a-
if we kill
she's a
her,
risk.
Then our secret is safe, and if we kill her, we can try to, you know,
Okay.
persuade all of her forces into joining us.
Alright, well, 7th level disintegrate.
That's a nat 1.
Again?
See, this is a problem. Every time you switch dice, something like that can
140.
happen. 140.
66. Yeah, that's the same. That's
Okay. She's heavily panting, really bloodied. Lots of blood is dripping from her.
You think she's ready for a sixth one?
Why not? I mean, while you're at it, just,
Alright, spend 2 sorcery points to dual quickened.
Mm-hmm.
And 6th level.
Dex save. 12.
That still fails.
I really thought her dex saves would have been better. Yeah.
On horseback?
79.
That's true.
Alright. As dust flies into Saffron's face. Ugh. Tasty, I guess.
What? Put it in some milk, then you get some chocolate milk. Yo, this chocolate milk tastes funny.
Alright.
As Sarib stands tall on the wall.
He already stands so fucking tall, let alone if he does it intentionally.
Okay.
The battle is over.
You sure we want
There's no more need for lives to get over you. To end. Sorry, to end. That's what I'm gonna say. Lives to end.
I mean, I guess Rhaegar could join in on that with his persuasion.
Okay.
I mean, does he have advantage though? Like,
No, that's true.
Sweet. Roll persuasion.
2d20 KH1 plus 17. 32.
As the men shout, yes, we agree.
Alright, let's see. How am I gonna try to win them over for joining us? What am I gonna say? Wow, I really can't think of a convincing way to tell them, hey, you can join us. We've got free food. It's not free, but, I mean, basically...
I mean, that's also another point, Mike. Gotta feed them.
We have so many apples, man. It's gonna be fun.
I
mean, we have
them over, man.
I mean, it's assignment day as well, so that means we're gonna have even more apples and wheat. So,
As since Sarib says that Apple's like, what? But my sword's clean.
I mean, you could just say that we made sure to spare as many of them as possible, and that they're fine troops, and that they need fine new leadership that cares about their existence and doesn't throw them into a
Okay, I
suicidal.
finally got a speech.
Okay.
You can follow us if you're done with following orders that hasn't even been commanded by the highest. You were sent to death here. You were sent without even having an okay on it. Based on what? Conjecture. Join us, and we won't put you in those fights.
Roll persuasion.
Plus 17. Oh god, I'm gonna use William Lucky there.
Oh.
Yeah, William has lucky now.
Yeah.
35, I prefer that one.
He has a point. I heard the conversation they had. The knights agreed to join.
Alright, only then?
I was rolling individually for them.
No.
The longbowmen agreed to join.
Nice.
The heavy pikemen agreed to join. Those knights agreed to join. Those longbowmen agreed to join.
When you get to the angels, by the way, let me know.
I'm at them now.
Okay, so
Ooh, they're at plus 18?
I just imagine that Arya shows them.
They join.
Okay.
No.
But I
Again,
still
no
imagine,
one.
I still imagine Arya showing them, you know, the glowing radiance of Ralph's honor to show her more glorious.
Alright.
Yeah, they also have Master's Assets.
I don't know if these are masters. Are these masters? These are masters. Alright. These 3 sets of troops agreed to join. These 3 sets of troops agreed to join. Those 3 sets of troops agreed to join. The 150 heavy swordsmen all agreed to join.
Yes.
Those heavy swordsmen and archers agreed to join.
I think we only killed 1 unit.
These ogres leave the battlefield.
No.
Sounds like ogres too.
Whilst the others agreed to join.
Those are the ram ones, right?
Yeah. Then is there only just 2 left? Oh wait, got Master Assassins over here. They agreed to join. Oh my god, we recruit so much.
Oh yeah.
Alright, and now time for the normal and expert engineers.
What, do I need to pull out a lucky point?
2 times?
Yes.
Okay, who with?
Use 2 of Arya, I guess.
Oh, she's out of lucky points, alright. They agreed to join.
Yes. Excellent.
Excelsior.
Order 66 has been executed.
Oh. Successful, defend.
Siege defense.
Yeah, I just worry that we're gonna have to sacrifice someone so that Apple is satiated. So who is willing to get stabbed in the face?
Not it.
Not it.
You saw what her sword can do against Grunk.
That's why I said not it. It can peel Gronk like an apple.
Yeah, we did it, guys. Dude, starts cheering from the wall.
The battlements.
Battlements.
just spent 3 disintegrate race on her.
Yeah, 4 disintegrate races, she was gone. Well, she did also take a lot of
daggers.
She did take, yeah, and a couple of ballista shots as well.
It's just.
Was this everyone that was on the outside? We had 7
Yeah.
people on the outside. As Saffron comes
No, I
up,
just
wiping her face from
No,
all the ash. Disintegrate, huh?
I heard you thought it was tasty. So.
I guess you missed the uck bit.
No. Well, she did say kind of tasty, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
It was pretty disappointing.
It
This
was.
went a lot quicker than I expected it to be. Maybe we should have done it nude. I mean, wasn't that a thing you talked about before, Saffron?
Yes, but not this battle. I expected the troops to be more fierce. Instead, they join as soon as their leader dies, and they don't even go running back to the Volper.
Well, I mean, Sarib did do quite a nice speech.
My sword is still clean.
Oh, we'll get you like a pig to stab. Unless anyone here wants to step in front of Apple and get stabbed in the face.
No, thank you.
They said in unison.
Well, like I said, we'll get you a pig to stab.
I don't want to stab a pig, I want to stab the enemy. We have no enemies now.
Fine, we'll find a wild boar that we have charge at you. Will that work?
No.
Just follow that dwarf. We'll find enemies sooner or later.
That's also true.
As you see the range coming by, it's like, you're having a battle, were ya? I found these two green things with their heads caved in.
Oh, and you didn't even wait. You didn't even bring them back alive, did you?
No point. I guess Yankee needs to die.
Yeah, but they might have had... never mind.
As he's dragging the bodies across the bridge.
Well, Apple, you can also stab them in the face. They technically count as enemies.
They're dead! You know what? Let's take the Dread Hunter's job and go kill Celestra. You certainly have a death wish.
I feel like we do way better than them in it, though.
Just think about it. I mean, the outcast started from the bottom, and now we're here.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
We could take her.
I actually feel like we can.
I mean, she's...
You can't say, but I actually feel like we can.
I think that we have a chance. The thing that still worries me about her is the amount of damage that she deals, and how easy she hits.
Yeah, the amount of damage she deals, but I mean, like...
What about the damage we do?
Tanky.
Well, yeah, that adds up too, but the thing
and there's only one of her, and there could be 6 of us.
Yeah, but she has a shit ton of health, and we have,
Fine, we take Killick with us.
We can only take a few hits from her, and... Besides, she's immune and resistant to almost everything, so... She's probably also immune to force.
But is she immune to Apple sticking her sword to her face?
That idiot had.
Yeah,
that's the only thing Stall had. So fucking gay.
As Elif shouts from the walls. So, the fight's done?
Yeah, it seems
apparently so.
Am I shooting the leftovers?
No. As far as I see their faces, I'm pretty sure that Sarib convinced them to join.
Ugh, shame.
Yeah, Apple wants to stab something as well, so maybe you guys can go out hunting and find something.
I was about to say maybe you guys can go against each other.
Oh god.
I feel like we might have wasted our troops' time.
I feel like we wasted everyone's time.
I mean, it did go a lot quicker than I expected, but also like I said, I really expected her dex to be too high for a disintegrate race.
She had the chance to walk away.
I mean, we did give her like 7 to 8 chances to walk away, so... I mean, I hope that even you noticed that as well, right, Aaron? I mean, we weren't like Amity, like Firestorm and just fuck it all, but
we were trying to talk it out. We were trying to be like, "Hey, yo, we didn't do those crimes."
She tried going for the glory of bringing in Black Dragon scales.
Although to Amity's credit, though, by the way, like honestly, since Wes doesn't play anymore, he has been
it's mostly because
controlling himself a lot more.
It's just like Wes kind of like started this shit with him.
Yeah, and he just got carried away with request, which a feeling that I definitely know as well from, especially when I was still younger. But that's why I'm saying. I mean, it's not. I don't really blame Amity for it. I know I tease him about it, but
Okay. So,
well,
what's the plan now?
I guess get inside and just, sit back down on the throne as everyone moves in, I guess.
Nothing to clean up. Yeah, good thing, I think.
Well, there's that corpse over there from that night.
The only one, the only actual corpse that actually spilled blood.
Sorry about that, guys. I hope you weren't too fond of that one.
It's like, that was Greg. We all hate Greg. Amen. The door light for night, all will go blind.
I do think that if we hadn't been able to take her out and it had been an actual full-on battle, we did have the strategy and the forces to do so.
Yeah, we just did it in our full force.
I just liked the idea of,
Just our walls are too small for all the archers.
Look, man, this wasn't even my final form.
And now we've got some longbowmen.
What did the angels think, by the way, of Arya showing Ruff's honor glowing with radiance and shit?
It's just like, okay, boomer.
Master bowmen, you happy? We've got more master bowmen.
Yeah.
We've got heavy crossbowmen.
Yeah.
We got these nuts.
And how many expert engineers and normal engineers?
Alright, let them deconstruct this. There's supposed to be 4 here, so did someone go over someone? Yeah. I believe it was like 4 on each siege equipment, because there were 4 required. Man, lucky the attacking army rolled low.
I mean, they rolled so low. They were dead last in the order.
Didn't you see what I rolled? I said, okay, this is going to be the attacking army. 4.
Wow. No, I missed that part. I mean, the last couple of big battles that we had, when you rolled for the attacking force, they were always in front of the defending army and everything, so...
Yep, and this was the worst one. Lucky that Fulpad wasn't leading. Otherwise the troops would still be attacking.
Well, at least if he does decide to attack, we have quite an army now to defend. But our secret is safe, so I don't think he will attack.
He's not a bad guy.
No,
but neither was she, but she wanted glory. And that's the thing about these neutral people.
She wanted, she basically did a Vegeta.
Did you say Vegeta's neutral?
I mean, eventually he's kind of neutral. I mean, now that I think about it, Sarib and Vegeta kind of remind me of one another.
So you would have
I
said...
was originally gonna make him like Beerus, but I guess I kind of made him more like Vegeta. Even his voice is more Vegeta. Beerus.
Yeah.
So
but he does have
8.
some... To be fair, he does have quite a few Beerus things as well, so... We're definitely gonna have to recount how many engineers we have now.
And we're gonna have to find out who's the true ultimate supreme leader.
4,
Sarib
8.
or Kokichi.
Everyone comes back inside. You know, I'm gonna have to agree with Saffron. That was very disappointing. I left this room to man some troops just to find that as soon as their leader dies, their will to fight dies.
I mean, I do have to kind of agree with you, honey, but I mean, it's safe that we don't have more mess to clean up, and now we're even safer.
That's where nose will come in handy. Or perhaps you can convince the lizard folks. I hear they love humanoid meat.
I mean, that was not true. I mean... But I can help you unwind, Samira, if you want. Now that you're, if you still feel the adrenaline, then...
Okay, yeah, so...
Roll persuasion.
Belgium was...
But
So
Rainer persuasion bad, though. Oh, Rainer persuasion very bad, though.
Okay,
Oh, I'm gonna use this last lucky point.
Okay.
On this. On a persuasion that you'll never succeed in.
You succeeded it to get her pregnant, remember?
Hey, look.
Oh,
I'm not gonna not act surprised on how that happened.
I don't have another lucky point, so 11 is gonna have to be it, I guess.
I'm not gonna give you one of mine.
Yeah,
Not
you need
for
that.
this.
Okay, she's only got a +4 in her charisma save, so
What's your roll, 12?
9.
She failed.
Yeah, sure.
Well, lords and ladies, if you need our help, you know where to find us. Just knock first.
Or just don't find us at all.
Yeah, I'd rather just not find you guys at all.
Like ever?
Yeah.
Ah, so mean, Cereeb. Samara's great.
Well,
I mean, it's not the part about Samara, it's the part about the smelly guy.
I do want to thank you, Aleph and Saffron, for your help, even if things didn't go as horribly as they seemed.
At least I got to hit a few things.
I got to hit one thing.
I mean, I don't want to sound too much like Apple, but I was actually kind of hoping to hit some things as well.
Why don't you want to sound like me? What's wrong with me?
I mean, you just want to stab so much.
Well, I'm a warrior, aren't you?
Well, yes. But I mean, there's more than stabbing people.
Fine, I'll become like Saffron and start torturing people. Saffron smiles.
No, please don't.
What? Basically already got it. Remember that Bo guy? Bosal. Bosal?
And it wasn't really... Wait, I wasn't there.
I mean, he was responsible for almost getting Jambi killed and getting Alistair killed completely, unfortunately.
So you'd rather me be a warrior than a torturer? You need to make up your mind, Arya.
I mean, there is such a thing as a perfect balance, you know?
Of both torturing and being a warrior?
Oh, yeah,
I'm not teaching her a good lesson right now.
Well, none of you interrupt me, William. Like I was going to say, to a perfect medium, as in knowing when, when to fight, when not to fight, when to consider torture, and when not to consider torture.
How many eyes do you have?
I mean, me personally or on me?
On you. In that bag.
25.
And one of them's Bosel, thanks to me.
Well, I mean, I was a little shocked by that, if you don't remember.
Remember what he... Well, it was Paleth that did it, but he reminds me of Paleth.
I mean, there's...
And you guys remind me of a migraine.
Who's migraine?
Well, if we're so horrible, why don't you find somewhere else to be?
I'm sorry, but you're talking in my throne room.
Your throne room? Excuse me.
Maybe you guys should have a battle on whose throne room it is.
It's not fair, I lost 3 spell slots.
You just imagine Siri pouting like it's not fair.
I actually did cross my arms as I said that. Look at me, such.
Somehow your voice did sound that way, yeah.
Like, I myself, I move a lot when I talk and I move my hands. I do that on voice calls as well, and nobody sees it, but I still do it.
I mean, I do it in person a lot, but
So we don't see what you get saying, no. That's the unfortunate thing.
I am Italian. No, I'm
I
not,
mean, in
but I act like
person I do it quite a bit. I know that, but when it's a voice call, I don't really do it because I know that no one is gonna see it anyway.
I don't care.
I do it too when I'm doing D&D. Just so
Yeah, because
so I know what
if
mood
you're making
they're
the
in.
movements yourself, you express yourself better.
Well, yeah, when I play the character, I do sometimes, yeah.
I just, like, sometimes I'm behind my keyboard and don't do it. Sometimes I'm holding my controller and I don't do it. But when I'm not holding anything and just, like, sitting there, I move my hands.
So,
Like how I would in a normal conversation.
what's your next move?
I don't know.
You guys gonna be marching to Waterdeep? There's only Rickon left.
Yeah, we were going to Rickon, that was our thing. We were on to Rickon, weren't we?
Yeah. Right. And this battle was just a delay. Lucky it happened when we're here and not while we are away. Who are you taking to fight Rickon?
I was thinking about sending all of those newbies to fight him.
To their death.
Yeah, you gonna kill them?
She's joking.
I thought I was cruel.
Yes, have Rickon save the ones that are Black Dragon Scales, and for those that aren't the Black Dragon Scales, have their heads sent back here. Smart choice.
Yeah, and then Apple can stab them.
I don't want to stab our friends.
Well, they'd be dead, so...
So you're saying it's okay for me to go stab Cephas and Grit? As MckG just pulls a face.
You know, Arya, you're really not making this any better.
I'm just joking, guys. You know, I kid.
Well, MckG points at you and says, your jokes aren't funny.
Finally, we can agree on something.
Well, they're funnier than your husband's.
You want to go?
Wait, husband?
No, that's not fair. I just used some spell slots.
Wait, you say husband?
Yeah, you know, my brother, Zephyr, your husband.
Oh, I thought it was Apple that was screaming.
No, it's MckG.
This time it's MckG. Jeez, it's so hard to sometimes notice who's who.
Yeah.
My brain just goes crazy.
You two should have a fight, though MckG be at disadvantage. She's kind of really pregnant.
She's super pregnant. She's about to pop any moment.
Yeah, what day was her? Is she gonna pop for Invading 4 days wise?
I don't have it marked on Invading 4.
Alright, then I have to look at what day we're on. Okay, we're on 144.
Actually, it's 155.
We're on 155. Jesus, I think she's about to pop.
Oh, 55? I mean 45.
Okay, we're at 45. Again, 45. She's about to pop in, like, what was it? 185? She was gonna pop.
She's got 40 days.
I think it was 185. If I'm correct. Yeah, 185. Just 40 days to pop.
I still actually thought she was closer than that.
Yeah, I keep thinking she's closer.
Well, I mean, think about it. It was day 95 when MckG got pregnant, okay? Then you look at when Gronk's wife got pregnant. That was fucking day 40.
But she has a normal,
Nope, she got 5 months.
Oh, that's still a lot.
This is normal.
That's still a lot less than a goblin.
No. Goblin's 3 months.
So, again, 5 months is still a lot shorter than...
Longer. You meant to say longer.
Too bad you took out those other lords. Imagine if they all attacked at once. Now that would have been a test.
Well, I mean, we did sort of fight them all at once, so...
But not their armies. I wonder what they could have mustered up. Especially with all the damage you've been doing to Trufgall.
I mean, and now most of those forces are ours, so...
And now most of the Wolf's troops are yours. I wonder how Folpo would take that. They ditched the Wolf banner to fly your banner.
Yeah, just...
Anyone would think you're
surprised anyone
pirates
has
with
that.
your banner.
I do have to agree, the banner does kind of suck.
What?
Excuse me, take that back.
I'm just giving you my honest opinion.
But there's an apple in the corner of it.
I could say that's probably the most redeemable part.
What? Leave our throne room at once.
And no respect to me whatsoever, all the time.
Don't leave the throne room. He's allowed to voice his opinions.
Master Reeb is still the more awesome one.
I thought William was the awesome one. He's got the bigger peeper.
Okay, I just imagine, like, most of a throne room face-palming right now. like a synchronous face-palm of most people in the
You can
throne
just
room.
hear...
Is that so? Then maybe they should both whip it out.
I remember I rolled the
there would
exact
be
same for the chest.
there would be no whipping of members out. Shame. I somewhat agree. Shame.
Yes, shame on all of you.
What?
But I am kind of curious now.
Look, that idiot has to compensate for something.
He's smarter than you.
No.
Yes. And
Yeah, prove it.
he's a wizard.
And?
It means he had to learn his magic. What are you? You was born with it.
Yeah, because I got talent.
Your talent comes from something else than intelligence.
I'm still smarter.
And he's still bigger.
Disagree.
It's this big as she holds out her hands.
The
I feel the urge to say Sir Reeb's line.
surrounded by idiots.
Okay, who are the idiots? Everyone.
Everyone.
Unless he wants a mace to the face.
Nuts. I mean, I didn't say that. I mean, Arya said that, well, I mean, Mike said that he wanted to say the line.
Oh yeah, and Arya just kind of whispered it as she face palms again.
Apple's smarter than Arya. What you on about? Well, I say smart. Intelligence probably isn't the level of smartness, but she's more intelligent.
What is your intelligence, son?
Her intelligence is a 12. Yours is a 10.
Haha, Cerebra's smarter, baby.
By 1. Was
Still smarter.
Was William and Rhaegar sitting there with 20s?
Yeah, William got his book though, so he can get the 22.
I mean, Kadera's got an 18 now, so there's that.
William about to get the 22, baby.
So who were all the people that Apple tried to have Arya fight against just now? It was MckG. It was Cerebe. She also kind of challenged her herself. Anyone else that I'm forgetting?
I don't know. I'm surprised she hasn't thrown Rhaegar's name in there yet.
Well, she did.
I'm surprised nobody said, hey, maybe the big guy could take this person down. Normally either like Gronk or like Gustav will always be thrown into those conversations.
The big guy is just staring into Danny's eyes right now.
This Chad jawline.
So, still, what is your next step?
Well, I mean, for now, I do think that most of us that were out there that did some kind of an attack should, take a bit of a rest, and then we can go for recon.
I mean, you guys still got the funerals coming up, and now you got all of Grit.
Well, there's that, and we also have some keep work that needs to be done. So
I would suggest that maybe you should throw that wood elf Dreadhunter in the dungeons, the deepest, darkest dungeons.
Oh, he's in one of the almost deepest and darkest dungeons. I mean, if you want to move him to an even darker and deeper one.
And
is she saying that because of his...
and perhaps also remove some parts of him.
You mean you want him to be a eunuch?
I could do that for you guys. Yeah, I'll allow Saffron to go do that.
He'll never trust any of us again if we do that. But we can mess with him. We can make him think that, that you did something to him.
Hasn't he already lost his nuts before?
I heard it was a singular one. That Arya's brother.
Wearing it as a necklace. Apparently, it's the one thing that got him back to life or something. So.
Yeah, he keeps boasting about that one nut he lost.
Ugh.
Huh. If I was Sepher, I would have got both of them.
Or did you have some bad dragon's milk, sorry?
I don't think the sound of lost testicles agrees with Cerebe.
You come back when you have testicles. And then tell me about it.
Apple could come over and kick you in the testicles.
She can only do that if she gets testicles herself, because then I could do it back. It's like a little game you play with your friends. It's like who Whoever stays on the ground the longest after getting kicked in the nuts loses. I go first all the time, though.
Well, that's initiative rules decided.
No, I made up the game, so I go first.
No, you didn't. Eric Cartman did.
Was that an Eric Cartman?
Yeah, that's from South Park.
Because I remember it from being from Bully.
It was in Bully as well, but it was in South Park first.
I mean, and we could also play Kick the Baby.
Don't kick your goddamn baby.
Alright, so Kick the Baby. The smallest one here is Grit's mum. You want to do that?
No!
Is that really the smallest person here? Jesus. Not those boys stacked on each other?
No.
Cobalt Voltron. Voltron. Coptron.
I have a question. Why we only throw one of the Dread Hunters in the dungeons? Why not all of them?
Hey, you can say that about most... Not the Auric. He's cool.
Yeah, Grunk's cool.
Well, what about us? What about me and Kisif, though?
Oh,
And Zephyr's also pretty cool.
sorry, I saw everyone here as black dragon scales.
I mean, Zephyr can be kind of cool, but he's also, you know, growing
He's
up
kind
with
of
him
cool,
is-
but he's kind of too much like his dad. No offense!
Son of a bitch, I'll send you to the water plane.
I'll send you to the fire.
Doesn't affect him.
Yeah, you'd probably like it there.
I'll send him to the lava plane.
That's still the fire plane.
I mean, if it's basically like the water plane, it's just entire lava, it'll still die.
I mean, there is no lava plane. It's literally lava's at the fire plane.
So there's no such thing as like a water plane just filled with... Pretty lame. I'll bring him to the Shadow Realm.
Ah, now that's something. He'd probably turn into a feral tiefling. And then start following, I don't know, Demigorgon.
Wouldn't that make his horns even bigger, though?
I don't know.
My crew just keeps getting bigger. That's why,
good.
Jesus Christ, this mine?
Okay.
What?
Well, with the army taken out, what... besides Rickon, what else is there to do?
Weapons. Arena.
Arena?
Silence.
Has the arena been built yet?
Yes, it's been built for quite a while, actually.
Ah, so is that Tuesday session?
I mean, you still wanted to do the weapons, which I still think could be combined with at least some
Right.
arena bits.
You asked me...
Wasn't Tuesday Invading Four and Sunday Sneaky Boy?
Yeah, but we also want to
So
be
Sunday
here for
would
the...
be arena instead?
But we also want to do the funeral, which we postponed because, you know, Amity.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be Saturday then.
I mean, if he tries to postpone again, I guess we can do the funeral without him.
If he does do it again, then probably, yeah.
It's kind of worrying about what happened in... Like, if there's actually something that went wrong, or if it's just him being lazy. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of glad that it did, because I didn't expect myself to be home at, like, 10. I was expected I'd be home at least, like, by 8:30. I mean, I knew it was going to be late, but I did not expect that late.
Or at least we still got to talk yesterday. But for now...
I mean, whose weapon was he working on anyway now?
Whose weapon was he working on?
Dalen.
Dalen.
No, because he that was the plan, but we couldn't find the...
Oh, wasn't it Agatha's dagger?
The We already went for Agatha's second weapon?
No, that was my next. I think someone else was first, right?
Not one of my characters. I don't remember it being Shido, was it? Was it Shido? Maybe it was Shido. I think it was Shido, actually.
Maybe we should have written it
Then
down.
it probably was... No, wait, Shadow's weapon was already done.
Because Rhaegar's weapon's done, so...
Was it Eb's second weapon, then?
How long does haste last for?
An hour, I think.
Ah.
Why?
I was just thinking, maybe keep casting haste on him to get weapons done quicker.
I mean, he could cast it again, but right now he's kind of busy, and I don't think he's gonna cast haste on that.
Her cask is still here.
Bob.
I'm sorry.
Bob.
I mean, I will see. Alright. So is Olsen gonna come in?
Well, I mean, now that you bring that up, there are 3 guys that could make a move on Aleph, by the way.
Who's that?
I mean, there's Olsen,
Yeah.
who's already, started planting a seed for it to try it anyway.
Yeah.
But I do also have 2 other male characters that's, good to try.
Like?
One of them is too shy to do it, though, but,
Oh, that'd be Sephi, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
And of course there's Dalen, who's not very charming, but still there.
And how big is that dick?
Big.
Depends on which half it's actually on.
Pretty sure it's on the horse half, so.
Then that's not going to be nice for the woman. They'll get it.
I mean, that depends, man.
No, I mean people die from that.
What? Okay, you looked up this stuff?
Have you never heard that this one guy tried to get fucked by a horse and died?
No.
That's a
It was
guy.
like fucking huge news.
That's a guy, though.
Still, same could happen to a girl.
So, I mean, Aaron, who do you think works best then?
I mean, at least Sephi's taller.
Okay, so you don't want the halfling, you don't want the centaur, but you want the
Okay.
shy.
It'd be
But I'm
interesting.
gonna say,
Be very interesting if he could pull it off. Anyway, roll 2d12.
4?
Just roll with it, okay?
oh, that's for size.
Just 2d12, not 2 d12?
No, 2d12.
Let's see. 14.
Not that bad, I guess.
What is that? The centaur,
Yeah.
the centaur one.
Yeah, because everyone else will have a 1d12.
But still,
Or
foot
2d6.
foot and 2 inches.
Well, I mean... That's not a good one.
Pretty sure, didn't we roll 2d6 for norm people?
Normal people. You know what they say, right? The G-spots is only like 2 inches in.
I mean, that was for Olsen, so it's gonna use unlucky points.
Okay.
But isn't
But wasn't it a
1d12 or
2d6? Pretty sure it was a 2d6, wasn't it, Aaron?
I mean, yeah, that's so no one has a 1-incher.
Yeah.
So you could roll a 4d6 plus charisma.
Well, that's
Oh,
not
plus
a rock,
charisma, you say, Aaron.
Because
I
I'm
might
pretty
have
sure
to
he
re-roll
doesn't.
streams.
I'm pretty sure Dalen doesn't have any modifiers to charisma.
I might have to re-roll streams then.
He's been using a penis enhancer.
Hey man, you never know. It might grow by age.
I mean, if this roll is gonna be worse, I'm sticking to that 14 for Dalen, by the way.
Okay.
Maybe this 14 is still better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo.
Okay, you were saying if it was worse, but you didn't say if it's better than 14. He would rather keep the 14. Okay, so you could kill someone with that.
No, he's just gonna...
Horses normally can.
You know, I don't particularly look up that stuff, but okay.
Either way, I'm gonna search it up. What is the average? Oh my god, no, I'm gonna go in incognito.
Doesn't matter. It's still saved anyway.
Near private window with Twar. There.
I mean, Olsen has a 7, so there's that.
What is the average?
Can I pick a middle ground for Dayton, by the way, between this 14 and 21?
Oh, now you want to change it. What do you want to change it to?
To a 16.
Why 16?
I don't know, that just seems like a reasonable non-killing number.
I don't know. You know how big 16 inches is?
No, I'm really bad
big.
at that.
I mean, now I'm just thinking that if I was a girl, I'd probably...
Selfish roll.
Yeah, actually.
God damn. Didn't know that. It makes sense.
Seffi's kind of hung.
Okay.
Let's see, what was Sophie? 8. Forgot what I rolled for
Okay.
Mr. Reuben William. Wasn't it 9?
7.
I don't remember what I had with Sephyr. I know it was higher than most people, but...
Alright. But yeah, I'm just saying, if I was a girl, I'd probably like...
Didn't I roll like an 11 or a 12 for Sephyr?
Okay, maybe I'll change my mind. I just got some tape measure and just like...
Yeah, I've rolled a 6 for both of them, I think.
And I just like see how far a 5-inch would go.
Oh wait, that's Dread Hunters.
Maybe I'm just be scared of a big penis, but it seems like with even an average one, that touched the belly button.
Do either of you remember what I rolled with Sephyr?
Wasn't it also 7?
It was a pretty high one. It was higher
9.
than most others.
Was it 9 or 8?
It was 9, I think?
Jeez.
8 or 9, yeah, you're right. But I don't remember which one it was.
Nah, if I was a girl, I would definitely not like 9 inches in me. But then again, I don't know how it would feel. But
yeah, who of the three could you see most in?
with Elif?
Yeah.
That's a tough question. I mean, I know her attitude would change at some point, but at the moment she's just, you know...
I don't know if this was the cockerel or not.
I mean, Sephi is kind of a, what's the word?
Yeah.
She likes Olsen, but Olsen's on a bit of the,
Short side?
yeah. I mean, then again, it could still work. I mean, whoever, like, courts her first, I guess. Just that they're all good, and she's not.
I mean, are they all good, though?
I mean, is Olsen in the neutrals?
Let me just go check them for a moment. This is Dalen first. I do wonder.
I can't find back those rolls.
God, Dalen is chaotic neutral. I forgot about that.
Then he should be agreeing with Apple's decision and impulsing her to do a little bit more than what she's saying.
Alright, then what was I searching up earlier? Again,
Okay. Atsu, go get like a tape measure.
Well, also this chaotic good.
When not erect, the penis is 50 centimeters long.
Yeah, and then just like...
When erect, the penis doubles in length.
I still don't
No.
understand how...
Some people, the showers are usually just stay the same size.
Well, Sephi is neutral good.
Hey man, this is from like one of those fucking sites that actually is like from animal fucking bullshit thingies.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, go get a tape measure, hold it up against your body and say, yeah, I would want a penis like that in me.
So yeah,
I'm just telling you right now what the horse penis is.
So yeah, the two that aren't, necessarily good are Sephi and Dalen.
100 centimeters and inches is 39 inches. That's the average erect horse cock.
God, the science show. Let's see how big Dalen is.
I mean, my question is also, is Elif gonna stay in the throne room, by the way?
Oh, yeah. She comes out, she go get surrounded by 3 guys.
No,
She's like, hey, pretty elf lady.
I mean, that was mostly for Sephi. I mean, Sephi doesn't really have a reason to go into the throne room, but if she went outside, then maybe he could try and make a move. Olsen, on the other hand, has a reason to go inside, so... But is she at one point going to leave the throne room?
Don't know, her duties feel like to guard Rhaegar. You know how she was with Rickon, her and Saffron?
Yeah, but I mean, does Rhaegar eat in the throne room then, or...?
No, he eats... I mean... After that battle of just casting... What? Just throwing daggers? I mean, he cast something, right? Yeah, Psychic Lance!
Yeah, that's pretty exhausting, right? I mean, it's expended the entire spell slot, so...
I mean, he goes outside to go eat, and is like, you don't have to follow me everywhere. And they bring up, you remember the Dreadfort? How do you even know about that? It's something that your friends keep talking about.
Well, I mean, this opens even more of a possibility, because Rhaegar is sitting there now, so I guess Sephi can join there at the table. If only she sat across from him, then Sephi could have sat next to her.
I mean, Telly goes rushing out to go eat too. She's gonna stare the drow lady in the eyes.
Well, no, I mean...
And she would want to stare.
Just bring Sephi over to that table, then. Maybe put her across from Elif, then.
From who?
From Elif. So it seems you all finally decided to get some food. You've all been so stuck in that throne room.
Poor Zaleth.
Well, Rhaegar wanted to get something to eat.
And you're stuck to Rhaegar now?
His plans makes him the new leader, right?
Oh yes, but I mean, isn't there other things that you want as well?
I'm happy where I am.
Are you, or is it just what you feel obligated to do?
Both. Plus, doesn't Rhaegar need protection?
I mean, he's been handling himself pretty well, and there's plenty of people around that will defend him, right?
That's the point. But let's look at the facts. Every time a dread hunter's near him, something bad happens to him.
Man, it takes a lot of mental fortitude.
What? It takes a lot of mental fortitude?
To not jump in with Zaleth.
You might as well just jump in with Zaleth.
It's just like jumping with Zaleth to annoy everyone. I don't think that's the moment.
But I mean, it
makes
sounds
you
to
feel
me
better.
like there's...
So Archie comes
there's-
out to talk. With
Sounds to me like there's just a lot that you were ignoring that you might want. What about some relaxation for you, or, you know, some fun? Not that I have really been having any fun, but
How old is Elif?
pretty old, I think.
No, she's not. I mean, in elf years, man. She's basically only like 25.
Well, that works then.
If that. Because she's got to be 104. Platerra.
So, I once again forgot what age Shadow is. Fuck, why do I never write that down?
I mean, all you gotta do is go to the Platerra if you can't find his stuff, and take off 20 years. I mean,
Fisher was old.
Maybe you're right, but unlike Rhaegar here, I can live for a long time.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
And
even
especially, his life could be even shorter with these dread hunters about. As I said, bad stuff seems to happen when they're about.
oh yeah, but look around now. There's plenty of others that share your same conviction. I mean, I just feel like you deserve better.
Is this going to end up in an arena fight between Olsen and Sephi? I had my
feel
eyes
bad
on
for
her
Olsen,
boobie.
then.
I had my eyes on those big boobas before you.
And so he's be the kind of guy to say, "It's more than just boobies behind her, man."
So, what are you suggesting?
I just think that's, you know, like I said, you could have some relaxation, some fun.
I'm relaxing now. I had some fun in the battle outside.
Did you?
It sounded to me like it was pretty disappointing.
Yeah, but unlike some people here, at least I got to hit stuff. As she just glares at Saffron. Saffron glares back. And Naladir just push her chair back, like leaning it with her feet on the table. As Rhaegar's like, could you not? I'm trying to eat here.
There's really not something else that you would find more fun then?
I mean, there's a few things I could think of, but...
But...
Listen, I'm not well popular here.
Well, maybe not, but I mean, you're still one of us now. Or I'm more one of you. I mean, it's a bit confusing after my time away, and I do feel like a bit of an outsider, but...
She looks back at the table. How do you feel like an outsider? There's another tiefling over there. If
Yeah, but she's
anything,
kind
shouldn't the Luxodon feel like the outsider?
But she's kind of like a handful and then some.
He's depressed.
And then she looks over at the other table. Or even that Dragonborn and Lizard folk. Didn't they lose their friend?
Oh yeah, but that doesn't really make them feel like an outsider.
How
I'm
many people talk to them?
I mean, they also don't really like talking to a lot of people, but I could be wrong in that. I'm just saying, I just figured that's maybe, I mean, maybe you know, you and I could possibly help each other out.
In what way? As she
You know,
folds her arm, raising an eyebrow.
To feel less like outsiders and
what
maybe
are you suggesting?
some time together, some private time together. I'm not very
private time, you say?
Oh yeah, I mean some fun, getting closer to one another, and
roll persuasion. What are you suggesting? I'm not entirely sure what you're suggesting. I'm entirely sure that you entirely sure know what I'm suggesting.
yes, exactly.
Oh no, if Astro was still playing Zephy there, I would have expected a lot of I don't knows.
I tried to put that in there, but also, by the way, I want to ask for just a second that I was checking out. I mean, I used this last time, right? Thaumaturgy. And I'm reading the description of the spell now, and it just... What's the point?
I don't know. Never read it.
You create one of the following magical effects within range. One of them is your voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute, which
Megaphone.
is basically the one that I did last time, you know, where the voice was suddenly like super loud and dark and stuff, which is how I've mostly heard it used. But I also thought that it added to your, especially your intimidation, at least, that you got like a bonus or advantage on that. The second possible effect is you cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color for 1 minute. I mean, it's something so entirely different. The third one is you cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute. Or you create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range, such as a rumble of thunder, the cry of a raven, or ominous whispers.
It's just one of those, what's the word for it? Utensil spells?
Yeah.
No,
That's
for
just
role-playing
weird,
stuff.
Yeah, I
Utility
just liked,
spells.
I just
Utilities.
mostly like the idea of it, of the whole voice thing, but I figured that it would make sense for there to be advantage on intimidation especially, but I guess I misunderstood that, so I shouldn't have done it with advantage last time. Okay, but persuasion, Zephyr's persuasion is lower than I thought it was. 27.
So you can see it?
What do you mean?
The save.
She leans forward. Oh, I'm intrigued. Go on. Whilst Apple in here is like, is it okay to leave Rhaegar with them?
Well, I mean, they're basically dead, and they did say that they were gonna protect him, and there's a lot of people in the halls that would be being witnesses.
And it doesn't really seem to me like some of them are willing to really leave him alone when he's not inside of his bedroom anyway.
And if they were gonna kill him, he already would have been dead.
Pretty much, you can trust them.
I mean, they don't come inside of the bedroom, do they, Agatha? No, they don't. I'm definitely making sure of that, so...
I would
Where have you
advise
been,
them.
Tenlo?
Just scouting out the area.
Anything worth to mention?
Besides, confused armies are packing up and going home, and those knows that made it known that they're gonna be staying at the No Stronghold. Funny enough. Other than that, I feel like you've made a massive dent with getting those lords. And I see the fight was ended very quickly. I thought it would still be going on by the time I got back.
No, only one of them really died, so...
And one turned to ash.
There's that as well.
And your army's much more massive. I hope you got enough food for all of them.
Have you seen the apples that we have?
He looks
I
at
can only
Apple.
see one.
You can't feed your army apple. Rhaegar would be pissed.
I would be pissed.
Really, guys? I
Yeah.
said apples.
But there's only one of me.
Listen, if you're gonna try that, you have to go through me.
So we're actually doing this, huh, guys?
Mutiny.
Okay, you guys just wait here for a moment. I'll be right back.
Who?
Arya.
She's gonna scream outside.
She's gonna scream outside and then she's gonna get some apples and come back into the throne room.
Okay, like outside the actual building?
Nah, just inside, just at the entrance. And then, well, she's gonna have to go. Where is she gonna have to go to get apples?
Yeah, the granary.
Well, then she's gonna have to go outside and, you know. Well, I feel like she's probably gonna hit a wall.
And she'll try to convince us that the wall hit her.
Do you also hit walls, Sir Ruff?
So rough.
Yeah, Darian.
In the meantime, he was punching the wall.
He was gonna fucking hit that fucking backseat.
Well, I guess I have my answer.
What about Mrs. Ruff? I don't punch walls.
No, she just shish kebabs testicles.
Maybe I should go
Interrogating.
keep talk to Arya, make sure she's okay. As Keelik goes after Arya.
You think she'd be on her way back already from the granary?
Granary? No. It depends. Was she running there?
Yeah, and then she's gonna run back, so she probably just just past Killick, like, okay, come back with me, and then she's going back to the throne room.
Nah, it would take a while. It's in like the village area.
Oh, at least you know what's gonna happen, so when you think that enough time has passed, just give me a heads up when she's coming back. And let me know if we go back to the table.
So, Agatha, how do you feel about them guarding Rhaegar?
It's still a bit odd, I have to admit, but it seems they're genuine in their willingness to protect him, but I am keeping an eye on things.
And what about the assassin over there? Is he okay? He's just been standing there all silent. Did his brain die?
He's fine.
I mean, Jambi could look at him since Saffron's busy being a guard.
She's talking about Shadow.
Yeah.
Right? There's nothing wrong with me. Just bored is all.
Well, at least you weren't in that battle. My god, that was boring. My sword didn't even get any blood on it.
Also, who was it again that needed to learn X-Trail?
Apple.
Well, but she's gonna have to wait until Arya's here so that everyone that knows X-Trail can
Okay.
teach her.
Looks like everyone's happy in the throne room. What about the table?
Oh, I don't know. I just. Do you want to continue this talk here, or? mean, you seem intrigued, so
Yeah,
perhaps we could
wondering where you're taking this.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I figured, you know, I don't know, all the way.
Just ask the fucker already. Jeez.
I don't know. I just wanted to, you know.
And if he wants to fuck you. She raises her eyebrow at Sephi.
I mean, I was gonna put it a little more subtle, and that there was more to it than just. But I did want to, you know.
As she raises her eyebrow, she does look behind you to see Olsen sitting there.
It's probably busy writing a love letter. I mean, if you'd rather go do that with him, then.
I mean, he hasn't said anything like you have. Jeez, what's wrong with the men here? Can't even ask for a simple fuck.
I'm that's just.
I mean, isn't that supposed to be Agatha's job to be like blunt and frank?
Yeah, but she's not here now, or she would have definitely said something.
And if Zephy was chiming in, Tad definitely would have said it.
I mean, as I said, I didn't want to phrase it that bluntly, but I did want to, you know, share the bedchambers with you.
So my guess from what he's saying is he didn't get any when everyone was getting initiated.
Well, I mean, you didn't have to point it out that well, it's not false, so.
Neither did Rhaego or MckG.
No, but they have someone.
That's true. But at least you know they...
Shida went in the corner and just kept saying, emotions can't control me.
But you know the ones they're with, they must truly care about. Since they held that much real power.
Yeah, and some made mistakes.
You hear the scrunching of paper and some under his breath cursing as he thinks that another one is too awfully written again.
What?
Olsen.
Yeah, Olsen with his
Olsen's love letter.
Yeah, he's not pleased with another one. There's already a couple of crumbled up pieces of paper on the floor.
At the meantime, Rhaego just pushes Nelly to his feet as she goes backwards. Now just sit here. Saffron's not eating, since it's so disturbing to you.
Wait, why did he do that?
Because he's eating and she's got her feet on the table.
Ah!
And since she was like leaning on the back legs of the chair...
Well, at least it's not as bad as what happened to, whose food was it again? And got trampled on by Apple?
Sorry. Wait, who else?
William, maybe?
I thought it was Amity at one point.
It was Amity.
It was Amity, and Amity was like, you would share?
Yeah, he still ate it. He ate it with Apple.
Yeah.
But yeah, Serene's food did get step on it. It was like, ugh. This is no good anymore.
Yeah, don't want this anymore. Well, you know how much she walks in dirt.
I don't know. Do you want to head to a bedroom, or did you want to go talk to him, as he seems quite busy?
You should talk to him.
Why not? Why not on We don't really talk that much.
You were part of his group with him.
As Nadia ends up on the floor again. No one appreciates it. What are you guys up
your
to?
Feet?
Her boots just being on the table in front of them.
You know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
As vague as it can be.
You know what? Why not have Dalen join them at the table over there?
Dalen?
Yeah.
Dylan. Never call him that again.
So... everyone's eating, it seems.
Oh, Rhaegar is. And I guess, Kitty Cat Boy here is too. And she's on the floor again.
But who this time? Georgie?
Yeah.
No, that's not very nice.
Neither is being called Kitty Cat Boy. And plus, stop putting your feet on the table. Fine. Okay. She sits down, puts her elbows on the table and just leans her chin on her hands.
I mean, those are some pretty nice boots, though.
Thanks, they cost a lot. Made in Waterdeep.
They seem like some fine craftsmanship.
You know anything about crafting boots?
Wouldn't think so, he can't wear them.
Me not being able to wear them doesn't mean that I don't know how to make them.
Well, I mean, you always have to put a little test drive, you know. Oh, wait, maybe you could put them on your hands.
And then kick you with them?
Would that still be a kick, or would that be a punch?
You want to come over here and try it?
Aw, come on. It's just a little friendly joke.
Come on, it's just a little friendly suggestion.
Nah.
Very good.
So what's Zephy doing?
But yes, if there is ever anything I can do for some of your gear, then you know where to find me. I am usually over there and coordinating some of the work on the keep.
You know, I like that dwarf guy, the Githyanki killing type guy. He has those gauntlets I saw.
Yes.
Hey, if he can work on my sword, me throwing it and using it as a weapon on the field would be much better. I heard about that apple, the old taking on that Gronk.
I'm sure that if I had those gauntlets, I could perform that work as well. Well, not getting so many Githyanki's in the process.
Ooh, sounds like you're gonna try to overthrow.
But the Githyanki killing is a bonus.
I don't really think that's necessary. I think that one day he'll just get stabbed in the face. By something green.
An apple?
Wonder who that could be.
It could be apple, it could be a Gith, it could be an orc, it could be a wood elf.
It could be a half horse, half man.
So, what you're saying is, not only should we chop off the genitals of that wood elf, but also his hands? I should bring that up with the lords and ladies.
You mean that one that is in the dungeons?
You had a lot of narcotics on him.
Really?
Did someone take his narcotics, by the way? I mean, that would drive him even more crazy than,
His items.
His items, yeah. Just only hash.
Can sell some of that for a high price in Waterdeep and send me
well, or create some more ash bombs.
Nah, but gold's more better than some bombs.
I mean, but bombs can also help you get more gold.
Still, what's Sephi doing?
Well, I mean, she still hasn't really... Or is she still sticking to maybe you should go talk to him? I mean, Sephi basically asked if she wanted to, retire to the bedchamber.
She's up for that, but she doesn't know how Olsen feels, and, you're supposed to be bros, I guess.
I somehow feel like of those feel Olsen is probably the one that Sephi gets along with the least.
Damn. Guess there's a certain common ground between Zalef and Zephy, as they're both opposites.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I do think that Zephy finds her kind of annoying sometimes, but also, I somehow I feel like it's also that's Zalef's entire attitude, which helps Zephy get to this point, if you know what I mean. To be a little more daring in a way.
Yeah, she could also be. I mean, he can also turn into a person who only focuses on sarcasm, insults, jokes, and chaos. Jesus. Yeah, I'm reading like the personality traits, bonds and flaws, ideals. I mean, and it's just sarcasm, insults, chaos, jokes. And then the only redeeming quality: I would die for those who fight beside me.
Of who?
Of Zalef.
Ah.
Then I'm still wondering how this is chaotic good.
Instead of chaotic neutral?
I think Zalef is supposed to be chaotic neutral because of the sarcasm and insults are my weapon of choice. Chaotic, the rule ain't perfect, why should I be? And the flaws, I'm almost always joking, so no one takes me seriously.
I mean, that's definitely in a chaotic. And sounds like it could be any of the chaotics, really.
I just don't think Zalef would fit well with good. Zalef, in my eyes, he's more of a person who looks out for herself and her friends, and not really any type of other people.
I do have to say, by the way, if we are going to do some arena matches and shit, I do wonder, like, what could be some interesting team-ups that could happen. I mean, some solo fights could happen as well, but just saying, it would be fun if some interesting team-ups between two or more would happen there that have to work together then.
Like who?
Can't really think of someone...
Shadow and Saffron.
You're still talking about the Black Dragon Scale members. The old ones.
Well, I was mostly talking in general of all the people that are here. I mean, even Shadow and Saffron could be fun. But like, even a fight that's even a team up between Shadow and Agatha could be fun.
Tally and Saffron.
Agatha wouldn't really get any XP from it, but it would still be a fun team up, like I said.
Amity would definitely want to team up with Naladir.
I mean, who wouldn't? That's an easy win.
That's an easy win?
It's an easy... If you team up with Naladir, yeah.
Didn't
Epser
beat her?
Fuck. Epser beat her, but that's because he can hide. Actually, that's a cool combination.
What?
Naladir Epser.
See, that's what I mean. Like, team-ups like that, Like, ones that you wouldn't really think of before, but...
What did you think of Jackal?
It's Jackal!
No, but he was
when he used
scary as well.
Especially when he used his sword to flip up the sand and go in hiding.
Yeah, he was crazy.
Jekyll was really crazy. He was insane.
I mean, was that just a hide action, or was that an actual skill that he had?
No, it's just
I
hide
think
action.
it's a hide action.
I just
Okay.
use the sand for flavour.
I mean, I
mean,
really like
he-
that.
I like
He,
the flavor.
he is a desert fighter after all.
Yeah.
I wanted to steal that idea.
So Alton gives up on another letter and then notices Safi sitting there next across Olaf
And then does
as he
what?
goes over there.
As he tries to jump up on the chair.
Hi, what's
failing
going
2
on here?
times.
What are you trying to do, pretty boy? I'm just, I don't know, I'm just trying to,
Wait, that's
I'm
a
just trying-
boy?
Yeah, it's hard to tell, isn't it?
I guess so.
It almost seems like a boy trying to be a girl.
As
That's not very-
Nadadir just turns over. Really, Saffron?
It's not very nice. I mean, see, this is what I mean. This is why I didn't want to go talk to him.
You can see the bulge in his pants.
It's hardly never.
I mean, he has a pretty big bulge.
I don't really focus down there.
Why not? There might be something worth seeing. Is it? Anyway, pretty girl, boy. I mean, whatever.
Since you said pretty girl, every female looked at you and I was like, ah.
Except for Cass, the only one that wouldn't look. It's like, not me.
Well, perhaps you should go back, sit down at the table over there. No, I don't. I don't know a lot, but I know that I'm not gonna do that. Well, that you don't know a lot, that's for sure, but I mean, I'm kind of, me and her have kind of a bond going on here.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
What is your problem?
Oh, you heard me over there, little man.
I am big in other places.
Well, if just allow them both to double team you.
What, you want to join in?
It sounded like you were trying to start a fight with me.
No, I'm asking if you want to join in.
He's serious.
Sounds like another enmity to me.
Unfortunately, I have to agree with Zadef. He does sound pretty serious. I mean, is this really the guy that you want? I mean, he tries to get with everyone, so I'm pretty sure he'll find someone desperate enough, but... You don't seem like that. You seem smarter than that. You deserve better. What is that supposed to mean? I can hear you there, you know, even with that girly voice of yours.
Hey, half-man. There's always, cheap women in the slum districts in Afkatla. Okay, guys, is there... I've never actually been to Afkatla.
Well, we also... we have
Has
also,
to be.
There's also a brothel built in the town, so...
Ah, the Copper Coronet has prostitutes. Though I don't know how cheap.
And for a moment,
You should
heard-
ask William and Sarib.
I heard that Apple, Jambi,
William
and
could do that.
Arya all spent some times in the back rooms there.
Yes, I can confirm that. I was there. Well, not in the room, of course, but I sat there at the table when they decided to do this.
Wait,
I remember the funny fake fight we had with Roy and Kadir in there.
I should have changed the voice a little bit, but that was Sephi from the other table, by the way.
oh, yeah, Sephi was there. Sorry, I was under the impression that Sephi was your character all along. Because I was just looking around, I was like, who was there?
Yeah, Alzin wasn't. Dalen wasn't either, because he was still at Baldur's Gate, but...
Baldur's Gate. Do you ever miss that place?
Not really.
Kinda.
I mean, I wonder if I'd be saying that about any cities in Platerra and yet some reason in the desert on the other side of the world.
Well, if we come to a cyberpunk kind of city, maybe.
Cyberpunk? In the Dark Ages?
Yes.
Wouldn't that just basically be the world we live in right now?
Nah.
Their cyberpunk is like our world.
Because if it was, then I would have a cybernetic eye and see better, but I don't.
I mean,
it's partially artificial now, but not to that level, so...
one day, Mike,
for the time
one
that
day.
we're gonna be placed in there. This is basically a cyberpunk.
Oh, in Faerun.
Not Faerun, I'm talking about like Platerra. Platerra will be placed in like what, 1300 something?
1300? No, 600s.
600s.
Yeah, the start of the Dark Ages, you know.
And yeah.
You know, after the fall of the Roman Empire.
Steampunk ages will be fucking cyberpunk ages for there.
Kind of, yeah.
I mean, to get early technology, you're gonna have to rely on some very enlightened artificers.
Well, Dalen is pretty enlightened.
Is he
also
there,
hung.
though? I also hung.
Well, it only makes him smarter, doesn't it?
Listen, if he's gonna roll 2 rolls and decide to go in between them...
I feel like the 21-year-old is the more accurate one, though.
Yes, but it's also the most deadly one.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the point with the horse. That's just the horse thing.
Well, he can use his hands to only use a part of it, so, you know. It'll be fine. Why don't we have
That's why
Nelly
I wonder,
that?
like...
Try what?
In D&D, is it even possible to crossbreed centaurs?
You know, why don't we have Nelly try it out?
No. It's not possible. Most of the time, most of the children just be the mother's race. It just seems like goblins are the only ones that can give birth more to the father.
Oh, God. Imagine a goblin with a centaur.
Oh.
That goblin is dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, you think Nadadir can handle that hungness?
Is that a challenge?
Yes.
I think she'll first cut off a half of it.
Ow.
Listen, Mike, as I said, get like a tape measurer and just...
I don't have a tape measure, so...
You know, like, a normal horse cock should be 100 centimeters.
I mean, don't you measure your clothing that you're gonna wear?
No, I just get the size that I'm wearing.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
measure clothing.
You do when it suits and stuff. Must
With
be just
suits?
me. Must be
I'm
just
sorry.
me then.
You think I wear suits? I'm sorry.
The last suit I had was like 14 years ago.
You think I wear suits? I'm an 18-year-old man-child.
Child.
Alright. So,
Basically man now.
I'm basically a man now.
Shut up.
so I'm just waiting for like Olsen and Sephi to
Well, as I said, what do you want? You really want this guy? What do you mean, this guy? Seffi just ignores him now.
Nadia turns around. How about the one with the bigger one wins? Elif just rolls her eyes. Saffron now leans on the table. Sounds like a fair battle.
I mean, that just seems a little...
Rhaegar's all like, why am I here?
That just seems really... I don't know if I mean, out here, just with everyone. I'm fine with it. If that all decided.
So it just looks over at Nality and is like,
Erected or flaccid?
you want to be my friend?
Wait, Salif says that to Nality?
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be nice to have a friend here.
Hell yeah. You seem to be more direct to people, and I prefer that kind of chaos.
I mean, I might not be as direct as you, but I suppose you can both count me as a friend as well.
Okay, Horsey.
Okay, you can count me as a friend, Nadadir.
Okay, Horsey.
Okay, well, I guess you have made your point.
I really like her.
Seffi again looks at Aleph like if that's really what she wants to do it the weird way.
Well, but finding I don't have many friends here, and the one that is saying stuff, she glares over at Naladir, and then looks at Saffron. It seems like they're egging it on, so...
Do it! No balls!
Winner takes all! Ugh. Some prize, am I? I heard you were for tally!
Oh, Rhaegar, I'm sorry, but in the... God, I hate saying this. Sit out.
Ugh. Rhaegar gets up. Saffron joins him by his side as Elif's about to get up. No, you stay. Have fun.
God, Saffron. I don't... What, you afraid now? I don't know, I just feels...
Looks like her spots open up. As Elif was about to get up again, she's like, no, stay. I got this. You know you guys don't have to follow me, right?
You two do know that you don't have to... Okay, and Agatha kind of pushes them both just a little away from Rhaegar. Just some personal distance, maybe.
As Arya and
Social
Tenlo's back.
distancing. Oh!
So, does your friends pull out their cocks often?
Okay, can you hold on to these apples for me for a moment?
Sure.
Okay, now... You two... Well... Seffi, what is this even? Do I... She pulls out Ruff's on it. Listen, if this doesn't end in 5 minutes when I come out of the throne room, or if I hear anyone complain about this, this will be the last time you have those things. Okay, come on, Killick. I don't want to watch this. Seffi very reluctantly, whips it out as well, I suppose.
Alright, so over the rolls for both of them again?
So, 8 and 7 Olsen had 7-inch.
Yeah, and Sophie 8.
Ding ding ding! We got a winner.
Okay, now and Sophie just puts it back in the trousers. Yeah, I think that was probably enough. I'm sorry, Aleph. As I said, I still think you deserve better than this nonsense.
Ugh. Well, you know what they said. Winner takes all.
But I mean, you must be cheating. And again, he's a girl. It must be fake.
Here, how about this? Since it was a close matchup... Elif's just glaring at Tally as Tally's loving this moment. Tally picks her up, shoves her forward, and is like, you both can go have fun with her.
I just...
Okay,
Stop.
and all of a sudden there's a dagger right next to Olsen's neck. I said you both can have fun with her, as she, like, pulls the dagger closer to his throat.
You're kind of messed up, you know that?
Maybe I was born to be a BDS member.
It's a BDSM,
BDSM member. Sounds more like BDSM to me.
Sophie just goes over to Elif. I still think it should be your choice, dagger or not. I'm willing to have my throat cut. I don't really want to be hurt, though. I don't know, but it should be your choice. Now, why aren't you putting a dagger to her throat? Her throat, whatever.
Well, since this competition was close, maybe the next competition is who can do the better job. It's just up to you two to discuss who gets the sloppy seconds. She pushes Ocean forward.
Okay, but what is Alif's opinion on this, though?
She's hating it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Okay, but if she had to choose, who would she choose?
None.
Possibly.
I mean, I feel like Safi has been pretty, respectful and nice to her. Whereas Olsen has gone from pervert to nice to pervert.
Even though it was nice, I don't think this is a great first impression.
Great first impression. The impression that everyone got is like, oh, good God, the big booby elf woman.
I said for Zayla. Zephy, sorry. Zephy.
I mean, Safi has been saying that it should be her choice.
Yeah, but this wasn't a great first impression because of what happened.
I mean, I didn't specify that, Olsen has put it back in, so he's still standing there with it out in the open.
Okay, so what did Daggerford do in this room?
Well, she pushed Saffron and Naladir a little, just a bit away from Rhaegar, like personal space.
Personal space? Alf will make a comment on that.
Or this, and wishes.
Don't like other women next to him?
Not if they're basically smothering him. Especially when I have heard how he's told you plenty of times that you don't have to follow him, and especially not basically sitting on top of him.
You have
okay,
some...
fine. You can deal with your jealousy later. Apple, come over here. William, you too.
But it's true what they said. Rhaegar definitely in trouble when dread hunters are about. And we have quite a few of them upstairs. And a few outside as well.
Now hold your hands up, Ethel.
She holds her hands up.
She puts the apples in her hands.
Now
what are those?
Fruits. She isn't wrong.
I mean, she's not wrong.
And what are those fruits called?
What colour are they?
Both. You know, like the red ones and the green ones.
And the red-green ones.
The red-yellow ones.
What are they called? Apples?
Yes. So, as I was saying before...
You're gonna feed me to the troops?
Oh my god. I'm going.
Why did your parents name you Apple? I don't know.
It's a common thing with goblins.
So, first name. Well,
Yes, I just didn't realize it made them forget what common logic was, but...
At least it's better than what their surnames are usually.
Forgetting is putting it lightly.
I didn't forget what an apple is. Just didn't know that we had apples. Besides me.
So it made more sense to you when I talked about apples that I was talking about feeding you to the people instead of actual apples.
Well, you're starting to sound like that guy.
I'm just trying to make it clear
I didn't
that I was
know
talking.
that we had apples. So you just brought these?
Yes, and we have like a lot.
We get it.
Okay.
More.
She's gonna fury the small you.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she is, because, I mean, it's an insta-hit.
These are my apples now. She stands in front of Rhaegar to guard him.
Wow, okay, now there's another one. Yeah, we know, we get it. You're jealous. Maybe you guys can give her the same shit about being jealous as you gave me.
I wonder if he can even breathe.
We're not on him, just in front of him.
Yeah, but you are breathing his oxygen in.
Oxygen's everywhere. So, yeah.
So,
Yeah, but you're breathing out carbon dioxide.
So, Rhaegar, if you want me to use one of the bombs, I can.
Buns.
No, the bombs.
Oh. No, it's okay. Come on, Apple, go sit down on your throne. Oh, why did they get to guard you?
Does he really need guarding when you look around the throne room right now?
Well, let's be fair. Dread hunters. They seem to bring trouble to him when they're about. And as said, there are a lot of dread hunters upstairs. Yes, but have you guys forgotten? As he looks at Agatha, Gusif, and MckG. Those are also dread hunters. I kind of forgot. He just sits back in the corner, and I guess Arya sits on her throne with a bucket of apples.
Yes, and she eats one of them.
Rhaegar grabs one. Actually,
So he
Rhaegar
grabs one and peels it with his nail.
Rhaegar grabs two more. It's like, here, Saffron, Nadadir, go eat. And he like just pushes them forward. I mean, at least we stand here, see who's coming in. As they munch on the apple. And my friends aren't gonna hurt Rhaegar. We didn't say they would be hurting him. They just like to bring trouble, that's all.
Well, I think I know what Sephi is gonna do. But she's gonna have to agree on it.
And what, the angry elf?
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I think that Sephi would just at least try to get both of them out of that situation and away from Olsen.
Which
And
is?
Telly. Well, at first I was considering using darkness. But then I figured that's a higher level one, but probably an easier one to do is Shadow of Moyle.
Comes now. Leave that poor elf lady alone.
Wait, who was he saying that to?
Tally. Fine, fine. I would say it was fun, though. The look in her eyes made it worth it. She just steps forward a bit.
Well, fine, if you want the girl boy over here, then fine, I suppose. Guess I'm going to throw pebbles at that elf in the dungeon.
Maybe Sephi talks it out with Olsen.
I think they need some time apart from each other.
Already?
Olsen and Sephi? Yeah. You might have to fight it out in the arena.
Okay, let's ask some questions. Has Olsen been laid? He seems like a type that has.
Yeah, probably.
Even if it was with a cheap floozy.
I think Sephi has secretly been laid.
Secretly? Not by Sarib?
What?
No.
And that's where Sephi's like, I don't want to be gay anymore.
Exactly. But yeah, at this point I feel like she should go for Sephi, but... It seems she wants some distance now.
God, it takes a whole lot of mental fortitude to play Zalef.
Does it?
Yeah. I've been thinking of jumping, Misty stepping in front of them, slapping both of their heads, and then Misty stepping back. Those are 2 pack slots just for a joke.
I mean, she could ask Grainer to do it. He can do it more easily.
Alright.
I mean, before every attack action that he does, he can teleport 10 feet, so...
I need to teleport 30 feet to get to them. Exactly. A Misty step.
So, which one of you two were bigger?
Well, apparently it was him, her, him, her, him. I don't know anymore.
And then Sephi wins.
Yeah, but she doesn't really seem to want to anymore.
She's fine.
Stop forcing her.
I mean, I didn't say you can just do it. At least you get to spend some time with her. With doing it or without it. As for you, you might have to take a seat. I'm sorry that you're the small one.
Well, I mean, it's still big. I mean, look down.
I go tell Arya that it's still out then.
No, it's gone.
It's completely gone. It just doesn't exist anymore.
It went into stealth.
Hey,
Use the hide action.
Arya, there's a halfling with his parts out wandering the halls.
Well, I mean, is it okay if I give you permission that if you go out there now and it's still out, that you cut it off?
I can do it.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Olsen heard that excited scream, but he put it away, by the way, so. And he uses the hide action.
Hide action?
What the cock are you?
So you're gonna roll stealth then?
Yes.
Jesus, Reap's deception is now plus 24.
Although I don't have a sheet open. Where are you, Olsen? Oh, there you are. Yeah, let's not make that roll in registered characters.
Whoa.
27.
Does he even know Apple?
Oh, he knows enough about Apple.
Okay, he goes in hiding and is like, aww. Olsen, don't worry, I'll warm up my sword. She puts her sword in the fire. So there'll be little blood.
That sounds like fun.
I don't think it is fun for what she's planning to do.
Yeah, I was being sarcastic.
Even imagining it hurts me.
As Ella's face has changed, she closes her eyes, give a smirk. It's like, so, would you at least be up for talking then?
Oh, yes, of course. You want to do that out here, or at least find somewhere more easily to talk without everyone getting involved?
More easily, thank you. I've had enough interference.
After you.
I guess you
After
guys
you,
go
then.
to the upstairs to be alone.
Also, I think we're gonna have to call it there for today. We can do a little bit more if you wanted to do a bit more, but I am gonna have to go in a bit for tomorrow.
Come on, Olsen, out you come.
No.
No.
I'm pretty sure I saw him run away outside.
He hides up in the rafters, by the way.
As Apple just go back in the throne room with a heated sword, as you see steam coming off of it. Yeah, he went into hiding.
She did lie to say that he was outside for him.
Was it still out?
I don't know.
I mean, you did hear me say that only if it was still out to cut it off, right?
I don't know if he's put it away or not. He ran. He's probably torturing the poor villagers with it.
God, man, I don't want to imagine Olsen running around being like, oh, look at my dick! Look at my dick!
Well, you know, sometimes.
Also, I'm gonna have to say there has been way too much talk about testicles and dicks in this throne room.
Well, that's because you guys decide to talk about it every time.
I mean, I didn't decide to do so.
Who did?
I only gave them a warning when I came in, and there were 2 dicks hanging out.
Well, I thought Seffi didn't pull out the dick yet.
Nobody was close to, so she still counted.
Look, I don't want to know what happened in there. You don't have to tell me.
Well, I kind of already did, so I'm sorry.
Should have known this by now.
Surrounded by idiots.
Sometimes.
So do we also do the assignments Tuesday then?
Yeah.
It's probably better because
See how well the conversation was going. 27, yeah.
Alright, Elif. Persuasion, you say?
Yeah.
Or performance, either way. Pretty sure it's the same roll.
She's... Whatever Seffi's asking, she's telling.
Also, could you tell me Shadow's background? I mean, his background is background? Yeah, background, right?
Whose background?
Shadow. So I can work what's inside his shell.
I don't know his background. Like background
He has
story
a
or just background?
Yeah, just background. You know, the
thing you have to choose where you have your personality traits in.
Dual personality.
What?
Faceless.
Dual personality? Is that his thing?
Dual personality. I mean, here's what it says.
So I do have to make a true shell.
Well, technically it's not the shell then, it's the inner core. It's the, it's the, like, cherry thing in the cherry pies, or the apple pies.
Yeah, you know, so like an apple.
Apple!
I didn't know that I made him a dual, oh, it's faceless, that's what it was. Faceless, that's his background.
It's an apple. Apple. It's an apple.
William already got to apple core.
God, no.
Do you mean no?
Yeah.
Same way as how Sepha got deep into MckG.
Oh my god, man! The way you're phrasing it, though.
We'll just try and make a pun on their names.
Faceless D&D background. Background faceless there, so I can actually read up on it way better.
Anyway, was there anything else, or was that it for today then?
I'll try to think of other puns for other people, but they got normal names.
Well, yeah, so that's a shame.
That's a shame. Well, you didn't like that? It sounded like you're upset that William is getting with Apple.
No, it was just the way that he said it. It just caught me off guard, man.
And what about what I said about MckG?
Oh, that also caught me off guard and shocked me. Well, in the meantime, Alzin just, does as he said, and he's gonna sneak down to the dungeons and start throwing, like, pebbles and rocks at Amity.
Oh, poor Amity.
Steal some of his things.
Steal some of his things. Okay, that could be on a Saturday session then.